killing me, you're killing me, you're killing me. Can't have enough, you're killing me, you're killing me, you're killing me. Can't have enough, you're killing me, you're killing me, you're killing me. When you fight against the time and you're about to lose your mind, it's easy to cross the line. There's no answer as to why when you look death in the eye. Either you live or you die. You live or you die. You live or you die. Live or you die. Sit back, enjoy the ride. We're on our way. One track, no turning back. Forget yesterday. Unknown destination, aiming for the sky. So high, so high, so high. Killing frustration, we're doing it all to survive the nightfall. When you fight against the time and you're about to lose your mind, it's easy to cross the line. There's no answer as to why when you look death in the eye. Either you live or you die. Charge up, you're the battery that keeps me awake. Reload under your control before I break. Killing frustration, have to do it all to survive the nightfall. When you fight against the time and you're about to lose your mind, it's easy to cross the line. There's no answer as to why when you look death in the eye. Either you live or you die. You live or you die. You live or you die. You're killing me, you're killing me, you're killing me. Can't have enough, you're killing me, you're killing me, you're killing me. Can't have enough, you're killing me, you're killing me, you're killing me. When you fight against the time and you're about to lose your mind, it's easy to cross the line. There's no answer as to why when you look death in the eye. Either you live or you die. You live or you die. You live or you die. Live or you die.
There it is. There it is.
There it is.
There it is right there. Very good, sir. What's up,
Amazon is sending it to you, darling.
I'm telling you, I gotta get more lively.
My God.
They're fighting, man.
Holy cow.
Jesus
$400.
Christ.
Right there.
No I say we keep the show running for a long time now, right?
Yeah, right.
Formally, I'd like to congratulate your new sergeant, Jeffrey Gamer.
What?
You just got sergeant, bro.
Are you serious?
Yo, man. That's so
Wow, man. Holy shit. To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Baskin.
Here we go. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Go to it! Go to it! Go to it! What? Fucking go, boy! Go, go!
Wow.
Go!
I really appreciate you guys having me on here, man, and I look forward to the podcast next week.
Absolutely,
Talking more with you guys.
Yeah,
And,
man.
You guys, this is a great opportunity, man, and I'm very blessed to have definitely got to be able to get in contact with you guys. It's awesome.
Niche. You know what? English. Who cares? What are you laughing at, CJ?
My wife sent me something, man.
She's always sending him something. Like she tries to get him to laugh on camera.
I think she does it on purpose. I think you got your work cut out for you, brother.
Be prepared.
No, guys, thank you very much. Cookies, Criminal Justice, Jeffrey Gamer, thank you guys very much for having me. It's been an absolute blast. We've gone way over time, but, time flies when you are having fun.
Driving on the road like I'm the only one. Shooting to the green, I talk a hole in one. Bible on the dash, they with the holy wine. I know I put in work, they didn't notice none. Switch gears, clubhouse, took me 6 years. Marble floors, gold trim, feel like I'm Richie Rich, Italian leather. French suede, I mix the fist sick, quick loss, take a risk, we play for the win. Might spend $1 million at the rug store like Manafort. But making purchases you can't afford. I move the money like it's illegal.
What is going on, amazing, beautiful people? Welcome back to another episode of Meet the Gamers. As today we are hosting Dazzo Nation, SkittleKicks, and JB Designs. Benjamin, I love you to death, bro, but I have unfriended family members, okay? I have unfriended family members, all right? I went from being upset to angry with the Buffalo Bills and that god-awful fucking offensive line that they had tonight. It was an embarrassment. It was an absolute embarrassment, and that's all I'm going to say on it. So we are not going to be having any Buffalo Bills comments in the chat because I am a diehard fan, and I see comments like that, and it goes right to my heart. It goes right to my heart. I'm not even gonna check. I saw some messages said in the COC in our chat. I'm not even gonna go in there for the next week, okay? Because I'm just gonna let y'all get it out of your system. So how is everybody doing today? Comparatively, I am doing absolutely awesome. I feel good. It's gonna be a great show. Had a great day. For the most part. So now we're going to be doing some Meet the Gamers, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 76 episodes. Drake said I said nothing. Keep that in mind. The foot, still sore. Lincoln, still sore. But what are you going to do? A big shout out to all the sponsors up in the chat. Officer Lincoln, Dr. Breeline, of course, String to Pluto, Benjamin, Moon Demon Gaming, Drake Sullivan, Ingy Ingeson, who just became a champion member last night. Gamer J is here. What's up, Gamer J? No, I won't block you, Benjamin. I would never block you. I just won't pay any messages, any attention. I just won't. It hurt, man. It hurt so bad. And, of course, all the beautiful, wonderful subscribers that are also up in the house. Robin, Done Christian Gamer, Big Jess Gaming. What's up, Big Jess? No doubt, man. I'm always going to shout you out, man, any chance I get. And it was cool that Jeff Avenado knew who you were, man. That's pretty cool. I also see Luca Mena is up in the house. Cue Ball Tech. Cue Ball Tech is in the house. What's up, man? What's going on, buddy? Benjamin Flexen. He said, "Welcome to the graveyard." Yep. We're there. JT, the Philly Gamester, is also up in the house.
This is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down.
We're going to come right back at that with Miss Darcy. Hey, Miss Darcy J, how are you? JT, the Philly Gangster, what's going on? Dalton Mitchell is also here. Leo K. What's up, Leo K? How you doing? You were bowling with him on the server? Oh, that's pretty dope. Hey, Nick, retired PD, man. What's going on, dude? How you doing? Welcome, man. Good to see you up in here again. Michael Tingley's here, says, sup, sang.
Sup, sang.
Love that button.
Sup, sang.
Love it. All right, folks, listen, let's get into the show. They're already talking. It's already 10 after. Let's give these guys the respect they deserve, and let's pop on over into the studio. I'll see y'all over there.
I mean, it's just kind of swept me off my feet. Like, that game is just, I love that game, and I cannot, if I could, man, I would play it every day on my channel.
I enjoy watching that, actually. It's really fun because, like, you've gotten so good at that game. I'm like, God, I suck so bad at that.
Which game?
Not at PGA Tour.
Oh, CJ's hustle game. It was so great. It's so great to see CJ play it, and Chris gets, man, he gets angry, and he doesn't get angry, but he gets frustrated. You can see it. You can see it in him.
Yeah, he'll miss like a 2-foot putt, and he'll be like, "Oh my God, are you kidding me?" Yeah, he gets a little upset. But I love rolling with Chris on the last minute. It's always fun.
Yeah.
Rolling with him, and I think it wasn't this last year, but the one before that, it was like a 238-yard double eagle on a par 5. Like off the fairway on the green, fell right in the cup, and it was.
Get in the hole,
awesome, man.
Get in there.
I enjoy that game so much. I really enjoy it.
So Gamer J, we have Dazzo Nation up in the house, SkittleKick Plays, and Jackson from JB Designs, who you do a lot of. Do you do vehicles and textures, or?
Yeah, I do both.
He does both. He does both over there on LSPDFR.com. Which I watched Pig Eugene one time. I was watching him make a vehicle. He was screen sharing, and dude, that shit is like no joke, man. The program that y'all use, and thousands and thousands of those little lines, dude. Those little lines that are, I would never be able to do it.
It takes a lot of time too. I think that's the biggest thing. My girlfriend hates me when I go into a deving mode, and I'll disappear for 4 days. Just.
Well, I'm sure it takes that kind of time, though, right, to develop that stuff. So, because I give hands down to the modders, man, the developers that make this stuff. I tell people, like, man, I can't imagine, because the time that we put into making the content that you guys put out, to produce the content that you guys put out, I can't imagine the time it takes to actually sit down and develop those mods and all the coding and everything that goes into it, and the time. So, yeah, I mean, hands down to you guys, man. That stuff is.
Do you do call-outs as well? Or
my girlfriend doesn't know it, but there's actually a deal in Zmod where you can look up how many hours we're on it, and I keep that a secret.
She knows now. If she's watching you, she knows now.
Right?
Do you do call-outs as well, or do you just stick with the vehicles and stuff?
Yeah, just vehicle and liveries.
See, he says liveries. I hear people say liveries, liveries.
Yep. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right.
Yeah, nobody does. Hey, what's up, Hogzilla? Hogzilla up in the house. So what have y'all been up to, man? Dazzo, how's the podcast? How's your podcast going?
Not bad, not bad.
You enjoy doing it? Both of you guys, right? Aren't you? Don't you and SkittleKicks both?
Yeah.
Host the show, right?
Yep, we both do it along with Ethan.
Ethan, yeah.
It's a lot of fun. A lot of randomness too.
Yeah. Yeah. It
But,
comes with the territory. Oh, we lost somebody. Cooks, we lost Cooks. There he is.
There he is.
You're fired.
Yeah, fired.
Just joking. Cooks is
I've been having
here
a lot of
forever.
people ask me if I've played the new Madden 23, and I really thought about getting into it because I haven't played Madden since like Madden 98 or something like that, Madden 96, Madden 98. And the last time I played it, man, I really enjoyed it. And if I get pumped up on golf the way I do, I know I get pumped up on some Madden because, see, I don't watch a lot of football. I need to because I really enjoy watching a good football
Hey, what's
game,
up, Chris Horseman?
Man, I'm thinking about getting into some Madden. Me and Chris had talked about it too. That wrestling game I tried, man, that WW2K20, that whatever it was, that I suck at that. I suck at that game. I got my butt whooped the other night by Ronald McDonald. There was Donald Trump in the rink. It was Joe Biden.
Funny. Hey, we got Salon Guy up in the house, man. What's up, Salon Guy?
Other characters that people have created.
How you doing, buddy?
So many great ones. Like we had the mask in the rink with us.
Big Jess, take care, Big Jess.
It was really funny, but
much love,
man,
dude.
they was all tearing me to pieces. I suck at that game.
Look at Hogzilla coming through with a $5 tip, man. Drop it in the tip jar, Hogzilla. You the man, dude.
I'm gonna get that new
2001.
You the man, Hogzilla. Thank you, brother. Hogzilla coming through.
2001 would have been the last year I played Madden.
I heard nothing of what that said. Yo, thank you, Hog. You are the fucking man, yo. Y'all go check out Hogzilla over there on YouTube. Hogzilla.
Maddie with Maddie as
my
well.
brother
He
from another
plays a lot
mother.
of that football and
you hit
man,
800.
he plays
Hold on, I'm
well,
gonna make
man. He looks
an
really
announcement
cool,
about Jess.
I love a good sports game.
Hitting 800.
Especially
Hell
hockey
yeah,
game.
man. I'm good, Salon Guy. I'm good, brother.
Man, I'm telling you.
If Jeff pops in the chat again, we need a command to enter just for Jeff.
2K
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
22, the latest one, 22.
He might not pop in though, but if he does, that would be pretty cool.
Killer, man. It looks awesome.
And
It does.
was the one I played a lot on PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
I was addicted to that one. And my state didn't even have a home team. You know, Minnesota had lost the North Stars to Dallas. That's where that team went. So we had no team until 2001 when the Minnesota Wild came out. So for 98, I actually got into the Phoenix Coyotes. And so I ended up playing as. And
Yeah.
Mario Lemieux.
God, I used to love playing hockey games for Sega. Oh my God, man. I used to love LaFontaine, who is that? Who used to be he shoots, he scores. LaFontaine. Probably nobody knows what I'm talking about. Big Jess, by the way, everybody. Big Jess hit 800 subscribers 20 minutes ago, man. So
did he really?
Yeah, big shout out to Big Jess, man. Congrats, bro.
Monetized, man.
Yep. 200 away from giving you YouTube your blood.
And your firstborn.
Yeah. Yeah. What gaming consoles do I have? None. I've got my PC. I will never go back to gaming console after getting a PC.
Me neither.
Never, never, never. My son has a PS5. Both my sons have a PS5, but last console I ever played was a PS4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Funny, everyone argues that, PC gaming sucks. I mean, when you think about it, it's so much better. Like, there's so many things you can do on a PC compared to.
There's really nothing you can't do with PC gaming, in my opinion. There's really nothing you can do.
For me, it's a hit and miss, man. I feel like we get screwed though with some games because we have to wait for codes to get
that is
brought
true.
out.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Other
stability.
Games, though, I mean, they have to wait for it to come out on console, and we get to eat
Was
it
it
up.
Red
so.
Dead Redemption 2 console first and then PC?
It was. It wasn't on PC till like a year later.
Yeah, I couldn't. I'm like, how did that happen? Like, who made that decision? Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember I got it on Xbox One when it first came out, and then I was
hell yeah, monetizing shorts,
I think
baby.
I was just getting.
I need to start putting more
into-
out. I got to
or
do some
maybe
more
I'd
shorts.
been into YouTube for a little bit, But I remember thinking when they announced Red Dead 2 coming out for PC, I was thinking, oh, this is going to be awesome because now we can actually mod it. You know, we can mod Red Dead Redemption 2. So, and they have a lot of awesome and killer mods for Red Dead Redemption 2. Like they got this one called Horse Lantern, where you can prop a lantern on the front of your horse, and when you're riding at night, you know, you can see where you're going a lot better because that lantern really shines out. Like it's a really cool mod. I love that mod.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Plus, they got like a couple of trainers. They got Lenny Simple Trainer, and they got the Rampage Trainer, which is like my favorite. I love the Rampage Trainer.
Yeah, it's too bad Rockstar killed that.
Pick it up.
Yeah. It's not even worth modding anymore. By the time you mod it, they update everything, and it just messes everything up. Then you got to go look get all the updated mods. It's just not worth it.
That's good old Rockstar, man. That's good old Rockstar.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
For them. Cash cows, man. They love their cash cows.
Yeah, I love that. What's that in your background there, Jackson? Is that Lego, or is that like a 3D puzzle, or is that something?
My girlfriend has thousands of dollars in Lego, and yeah, that is the complete.
Wow, that's pretty dope.
Look at that,
She's got
dude.
the owl. So that's my backside.
So she should not be giving you crap about your dev stuff.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
I feel like my front side I can't really get. Over here I have a bunch of cars and stuff like that. And then I got my Legos and stuff too, and you know, Chiefs and stuff like that.
Oh
Behind
God,
me is where
he's
it all
a
looks
fucking
good.
Chiefs fan. Gosh dang it.
Hey, I was a Chiefs fan though before we ever won a Super Bowl in my lifetime, so it was real tough for a while.
My team has not won never won a Super Bowl. Last time they were at one was I think '78.
Oof.
And that's the Minnesota Vikings.
Hmm.
And they got their butts handed to them by the Giants last week, which just is like, yep, that's just typical.
Yeah. Hey, Nick Fulton, what's going on, Nick? What's up, brother? Yeah, TLB. That's what you do when you're a football fan. It's you talk shit about the other teams, about people liking other teams, and you hope your team does the best. But my team, as of hour and a half ago, were knocked out. So
yeah, I was going to ask you how the game went. Was it not good?
No, Buffalo. They played absolutely horrible.
Well, Zach the Potato wanted me to ask you how the game went.
I'll tell Zach to shut up.
You heard it, Zach. There you go, man.
He would ask you because he's no longer allowed in my chat. But it's it is what it is. You know what I mean?
He's not allowed in your chat?
No, he's not allowed in my chat because he was over in somebody else's live stream. Remember, I had sent you the screenshots. He was. I don't want to get into it. I'll tell you after the.
Oh, no. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah. So
Zach, shame on you.
Shame on you, Zach.
Zach, that's not nice. Come on.
So, it is what it is. They lost, and it's. I gotta admit though, I think next week I will be rooting for KC. I think I'd rather see Kansas City go back to the Super Bowl than the Bengals. So I will be.
Well,
rooting.
I mean, you win some and you lose some.
Yeah, but we lose them all. We lose them all. We're just looking for a Super Bowl, man. Jeez,
well,
OP.
Got hurt though, so we'll see.
Every time you get there, they just lose, and then
No,
yeah.
that's the Vikings can't even get past the championship game. Although I have to admit, the fact that if you guys remember, a number of years ago, the Vikings were in the championship with the Giants, and somebody on their staff, and the Giants staff, tapped into the headsets of the Vikings, and that's why the 42-2 score happened, because they literally heard every call play. They heard everything.
Oh wow!
They were never penalized.
I do remember that though.
And what was really sickening was I don't remember when this happened, but around mid 2000s or late 2000s.
Chat, we got a giveaway coming up today. Sorry.
Go first. No, you're good.
We got a giveaway coming up today. Stay tuned to see what it is.
Cheated on a bunch of math exams and had 4 titles stripped from their school because of that. But the Giants got away with that, and I was like, wow. So I would have been really happy had the Vikings won against the Giants, because it would have been a little bit of retribution. But no, the Vikings tank every year.
I'm sorry to hear that, Michael.
I still have PTSD from Smith. I'm not used to winning Super Bowls or even getting to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like the Cubs winning the World Series. Whoever saw that coming?
Right? Yeah, everybody. Yeah, Twin Kansas
over
City.
100 years, over 100 years, and they had won one, and then all of a sudden now, like, oh my God, they're like the darlings. I think that was more impressive than the Boston Red Sox breaking their Babe Ruth, nightmare.
We got a giveaway tonight, y'all.
Oh, cool.
Giveaway.
You got a giveaway tonight?
Yeah, we're gonna do a giveaway during the show.
What do you?
You want to see what it is?
What?
My virginity.
Yeah. What are you giving away for real, man?
Okay, I'm out. Wow. Ash would have walked out.
We're gonna be giving away a RGB premium microphone boom arm that'll work for Yetis.
I'm just not even gonna enter it because I know I won't win it.
You never know, man. Brand new. I did open it. I do want to give a big shout out to Clark Reed, who purchased this off of my studio support list. And when I hooked it up, I undid my mic and everything, hooked it up, and the mic would just drag it down. So if you have a if you have a Shure mic, Shure mics are very heavy. This will not hold a Shure mic, but it should hold a Yeti. It'll hold any other lightweight mic. And I guess it's RGB. I guess this
probably
right here.
Hold my Scarlett mic too. It'd probably hold because it's very lightweight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It'll 100%. It'll hold that.
It's XLR, but it's very lightweight.
Yeah, and it's got the RGB. This white light, I guess, lights up. So it's pretty cool. Pretty litty titty. So yeah, we're gonna be giving this away somewhere near the end. I'll set up the giveaway while we're chatting in here. So.
By the way, Jeff,
Love
I like.
You gotta stick it in the poopa.
You got that? Wow.
What'd you say, Skittle? Yeah. What'd you say, Skittle?
No, I was just saying I like the SM
Sorry, guys.
running right now. That's an amazing mic.
Oh, this mic is great, dude.
Yeah, great broadcasting mics.
I love this mic.
$300. I'm not. That's no joke.
For that RGB setup, though, do you guys have good lighting setups for like when you're playing LSPFR? Like if you hit your lights or something like that, you can just run red and blue like in the.
See, that's what I want to do.
I do. Yeah, I do. I got LED strips that go around my wall behind me, and when I'm playing LSPDFR live, I'm doing red and blue lights, and I've got two below me that work off my stream deck, and then I've got two other lights that go up on the other side of my monitors, and nobody can see, and they're flashing red and blue.
What I wish I could do is
we also did dominant.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, the Philips Hues.
Dominant blue.
The Philip Hues behind me, the ones that are blue, those are actually two separate lights. And I got the router box that you're supposed to get to be able to hook it up to the stream deck, but it's such a pain in the ass to have to get it to work, and then it delays. And I just wish there was one nice.
Avoided it all. I went straight for the direct, just on and off button, man. And then underneath, I also have a button for my takedowns, which, hang on a second.
I personally hate
shine nice and white underneath there.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. That's nice.
But yeah.
I had this.
And yeah, when you're just playing, and it just makes the whole experience a lot better when the whole room lights up.
Especially if you're live, man. You got your camera on. Yeah, man. That's like a great show for people to see.
I don't stream. I need to get into it, but.
Do you, Leo? I love Philips Hues, man. I love Hues.
LSPFR on the only time I do get to play. Yeah, I'm gonna
go
take on all that fun stuff that you guys do.
No, let me go set
I would
that up
stream
right
more,
now.
but I have such Wi-Fi, I can't even do it. Legit.
Fair enough.
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. That's my new term.
That Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
I'm lucky, and she definitely supports me. We did just hit 90,000 downloads for our free pack on LSPFR.
Nice. If only there was like a partnership program where you could get money. The only way for devs to get money is Patreon, right? Like
we talked about that today, and yeah, she's like, "How much money do you think they made off your 90,000 downloads?"
Do you have a Patreon?
No, sadly, I haven't set up anything.
Dude, 90,000 downloads. Why not do a Patreon and have Patreon exclusive, like Trooper 18, and anybody with a Patreon.
I did some exclusive paid for packs, and then worked with some Discords for paid for packs. So I made some money back, and it paid for my PC and all that. So I made some money back, but sadly, in that 90,000, I mean, I have my PayPal listed on the LSPFR download page, and I haven't had a single person ever donate to me. Out of 90,000 downloads, and
wow, really?
Yeah, 12 cars of free content that are highly detailed.
Yeah,
we don't get no love, man. Vehicle devs don't get no love.
I tell people, man, when I'm rocking car packs or whatever it is, I tell people, go over and show these guys some love because they do it for free. They do it because they love to do it. But it'd be nice if you got $1 or $2 or whatever, $5. I'm sure they would appreciate you dropping something to show your appreciation of what they do. Because, like I said before, guys, these guys put a lot of time. If it wasn't for these fellows right here, like these types of dudes right here, we wouldn't have no. We wouldn't have new stuff to put in our games to present to you guys, and it just wouldn't happen. It wouldn't be possible without them. So
be stuck with boring vanilla cars.
Yep.
Yep.
Very boring cars.
I've seen though it's what's pushed a lot of big devs out, and they switched to more of the you're gonna pay me to get any content out of me, and I can see why they have that mentality now, because the free side and asking anything from the community when it comes to that. For the devs, we don't get any love.
I'd recommend doing a Patreon.
Was one of them that
100%
that went over to the paid side.
Yeah, Ripple, Infidel, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them actually got me into deving.
Who is it? Trooper 18 that went over to Patreon? Is it Trooper 18?
I do like Trooper 18.
He went over. He went strictly Patreon, man. Like but it's worth it because dude makes some serious car packs.
I mean, if you are that into the deving side of things, hell yeah, go over there.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend doing Patreon for you guys, because you guys do put a lot of time into it, and I would definitely recommend Patreon's the platform you want to go to if you want people to pay for your stuff. That's what I would do. That would be what I would suggest.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could technically make it like a monthly thing where you get like all the packs for a certain amount of dollars.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's how it was. I was selling packs for around 450 to Discord servers, and I got a couple of sales that way for private packs, but it's hard to push private packs and even want.
So you know what you got to do.
Even better, do you do like custom packs? Like if somebody say, I want this car made this way, that would be a good way, because I myself personally have not seen I have one guy make a criminal justice skin for me back in back before I hit 2K subs, and I still have the Liberty to this day, but it's like a white and blue with my original logo colors, and it's really, really nice. But doing like custom skins for people that they could pay for, I would definitely do that too, man. If I could, I would make cars, but I just don't know how to do it. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I did that for a while.
Yeah, the skin part's pretty easy, but I don't like doing livery so much. But what kind of pushed me out of it was we got the launcher leaks sites and stuff like that that are just throwing everybody's content right out there for everybody to download. And so it was easy for Redneck back in the day before we had sites and or necessary Discord where everybody can round up and just take all your shit at once, all your crap at once. But so now it's little. I don't even know if I want to get into it in terms of that, other than with trusted people, because your stuff just gets leaked and then all your hard work was for nothing.
Yeah, I've seen on LSPDFR where a handful of people have gotten their pages taken down for stealing other people's coding, for doing that. One of the guys I was working with, I can't remember his name, and even if I could, I probably wouldn't say his name anyway, but he got in some big time trouble, and they took his entire page down. Like there's a line through his name now. So
Nick Retired PD, he is down in the description. His LSPDFR profile is down in the description, JB Designs. And of course Dazzo and SkittleKicks, their channels are down there. Go show them some love. Hey, CJ, go over to my chat, type in raffle, !raffle. You do have to live in the States. You do have to live in the States. I'm sorry for all of my out-of-state buddies. It just costs an arm. I know it costs. Dazzo, if you're willing to pay for the shipping, man, you can enter. The shipping, international shipping is just crazy nowadays, man. It is so crazy.
What's with the names going across your screen? What do you have that up for? What's the purpose of that? What do you have that going for?
Those are my senior and higher members. That's one of the perks. Yeah, it's just
that is a good idea.
Yeah, just kind of goes throughout the live stream. It just kind of.
Is that something through Streamlabs right there?
No, I made that in my editor and then had to just upload it into Streamlabs.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So just a simple text inlay with a yellow background through my editor and just can it come to Oklahoma? Of course it can, Christian. Of course it can. Jessica Troxel, how you doing? You got to put the exclamation point with the word raffle. See how your cousin did it right there? Exclamation point raffle.
Sup, sang.
I have to disqualify myself.
Just because.
I literally do not have an actual address that would actually come to, so because I'm still in this damn hotel.
Well, you can't get mail there?
Nope. They won't
really?
UPS and FedEx won't even deliver here.
Wow.
Yep.
So where the hell does all your mail go? Oh, you got a P.O. box, right?
Nope. I can't afford it. It's so freaking expensive.
P.O. boxes are expensive.
Not only that, but if you don't buy like a 6-month plan, they re-up you every month or every 3 months or whatever it is. And I'm like, yeah, that can get unruly. And the smallest one is like the size of like 10 letters. And I'm like, no, that's not worth it. So, no, my mail will actually go up to my dad's place. But
hate the hotel living, man. My house burned down like 2 years ago, and we got stuck in a hotel for 4 months.
Yeah.
It was hell.
And they show you no love at hotels. Like, yeah, you've been here for a while. Too bad. Pay your $2,000 a month.
We'll set it there because people are asking, what are we giving away? It's going to be that boom arm right there.
Yep.
Boom, boom.
For the microphones.
My gosh. So what are your plans? What are your plans, JB? And I know I want to ask all three of you guys.
Sure.
What are your plans with what you're doing as far as developing and a YouTube channel and that? Are you guys looking, is this just a hobby or is this something that you really want to take off with and earn a living and do this as a career? No
Real
particular
quick,
order.
For the 90K, we're about to release ADHD awareness, slick top Dodge Durango.
Ooh.
Made from somebody in the field themselves. Spark some light. I got into a Discord the other day, and there was some hate apparently on people with ADHD. So, yeah, I will take whatever following I have and throw them underneath the bus for that. And yeah, my community gets a new vehicle. For streaming, though, yeah, I think I just need to meet up with somebody who's good at this stuff. I've even ran podcasts myself, and that was a couple years ago, and been in the background of doing it that way. But it's crazy that I haven't actually taken on streaming myself and done it.
Podcasts are hard to take off. They're hard to get people to come in and come back.
Luckily, the podcast I was a part of was kind of famous, and I was just in the background running it. I wasn't part of it.
Oh, I got you.
So yeah, when it comes to the technical side and stuff like that, it's just crazy that
yes, Gamer J, it does. It does, Gamer J.
And it's time too, guys. I don't know how you guys find time. Like you don't know how I find for my deving, like the streaming, man. Right?
Yeah. It's
at least right now I don't. So.
But
podcasts are hard because there's so many out there.
Yep.
Like the first time I ever did a podcast was with my girlfriend back in 2011. There wasn't a lot out there, but fast forward or 13 years and you've got hundreds of thousands now, or maybe millions of them. And
everybody cut
vying for 10 eyes for the most part, just as or 20 ears or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
It's not. It's really not.
But you want your YouTube career to take off. You would love to do this full time, Skittle and Dazzo. Is this something you guys want to do full time and not have to worry about your 9 to 5? And because that's my dream. My dream is to be able to go into my job and tell them I won't quit that day of. I'll give them 2 weeks. I'll my job has been good to me for 20 years. So
Right.
You know, I would go in, I would give them a 2-week notice, but I dream of that day to be able to do that. And like CJ, I envy CJ so much for other reasons, but another reason is that he gets to do this full time. You know what I mean? Like, I would just love to be able to just wake up and just work on my channel and then have time for my family. You know what I mean? And not have to worry about, oh, now I got to pack my lunch. Now I got to get in my car. I got to drive 20 minutes to my job. I'm there for 8.5 hours. And then, you know, I don't want to do that no more. I want this. This is what I want, you know. So
you'll get there, man.
I will. It'll come. It's just, you know, patience is a virtue, man.
It's a matter of
it is.
Time is a valuable thing, man.
Yeah.
It sucks when you were stuck at a 9 to 5 and not doing something you love.
Phillips
Yeah, I
Hue,
mean,
Matt.
my side job. I mean, the real word. I mean, I run.
Matt Alexander, I use Phillips Hue lights,
and it's not fun. I'd rather, stream and be at home with my family.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
In the other room, and we're working from home. That's another thing too. I'm ready to get out of this whole. Just even being able to work from home. There's so many jobs out there. I need to venture off.
Yeah. You want to know what's crazy? There's like there's people at my job that have desk jobs, and for 2 to 3 days out of the week they get to work from home. And it's like, you know, that's fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? That's like, it's just a crock of shit because they're home drinking Mai Tais, having Zoom meetings, and getting paid 8 hours for it. You know, it's just, yeah, it's just.
And you're a supervisor, right?
Yeah. So 80%
why
of my
don't they give you the luxury of working
right
from home like that?
Because there's still 40 employees that I oversee on a nightly basis. So I got to be there in case anything happens.
You got to be there.
But there's 2 of us, so there's 2 supervisors that work at night. Me and another guy. We're the same people. We split the we split the crew, and there's nights where he's off and I have the whole night, and there's nights where I'm off and he has the whole night. So we could alternate and work from home like other people are doing, but it is what it is. Exclamation point raffle, ladies and gentlemen. Exclamation point raffle. And CJ, you just won the last giveaway.
I was gonna say, what was it I won?
The Amazon card.
Oh, that's right, I did.
Did you use it?
I
remember I
so.
told you I already took. It's a $35 Amazon card, but I was like, I already used 17 of it.
Yeah.
I sent him a half-spent Amazon card.
I can't remember what I got with that. I can't remember what I used it on. No, it's I can't remember.
Are we allowed to smoke cigarettes on YouTube? Is that against YouTube?
No, probably not.
I won't do anything. I don't want to mess it up. But
yeah, that I'm not sure of. I know I didn't. When I did smoke in my house during the shows, I know CJ and Cooks remember. I would always shut my camera. I would always turn my camera off, and
that's fair.
And do it. Which if you wanted to take a couple puffs and shut your camera off, man, and go for it. You know what I mean? It's it's up to you, man.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
I know I asked the guy asking if I'd interview. I was like, anybody drinking on this this nice get together here with the guys? But yeah.
Have a little drinksy there?
But yeah, I was gonna say, if anything, we need a schedule for a nice, 22 and older. 22 and older night.
Yeah. Or just put it in a coffee mug.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, what's up? Sixer Gamertron is up in the house. What's up, fellas? How you doing?
So,
do you really, Michael? Nice. Where's Hash, Miss Darcy? Why have I not seen Hash yet?
Where is the Hash, man?
I don't know. Oh, he might be doing they've got a refresher course in SLRP. So he might be in there. Yeah, he's in training.
Wait, is he doing training now?
No, they do. He's not leading it. He's attending it.
Oh, okay.
Refresher,
yeah, it seems like once a week or once every other week somebody's doing a refresher training in the server there. So
that's That's something else I need to get into, man.
5M?
Messing around with LSPDFR, and yeah, just get into 5M.
It's so dope, dude. Because really, all you do is just log into the server, man, and you got somebody else.
Been opposite. I've been playing the LSPDFR because it's easy for me just to log on, go do my patrol, and not have to worry about the online aspect.
Yeah,
but it gets old, and I'd rather have a real traffic stop with a real person.
That's why I put LSPDFR on pause, is because I mean, how much can you really interact with AI?
Yeah.
Not be bored with it.
That's why you got to do your own voiceovers, man. That's how I combat that problem. I just do my own voiceovers, and it's like, it's.
I've dragged my girlfriend in the room to make her speak for somebody. Like,
would you? Do you do that? That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, we actually started recording when I was gonna start streaming. We recorded a couple of videos doing that and just having her speak in the background for AI, but it felt a little too not good enough to release, like
just
5M definitely got it.
Yeah, there's a difference between I like creating voices and things like that. I mean, George Phillips, apparently people liked Sheriff Phillips or whatever.
Well, who's GLaDOS? Michael's
GLaDOS, that's from Portal 2.
Yeah, Michael Sheetal says Skittles in his GLaDOS voice.
Oh god.
Yeah. What is it? Can we hear it?
Do it.
I don't know if that's the right pitch, but
it's this basically.
Oh, okay.
So, you are a loser.
Actually, it's like
Actually, I got to pitch it down a little bit more, but yeah.
Where is it? Oh, that's it. Jorge.
Do both you guys do strictly 5M?
I don't. Dazzo and Skittle.
I used to do 5M stuff and LSPDFR, but time hasn't been on my good side as of late.
A lot of ATS for you, Dazzo, right? You do the ATS and your podcast, of course, and Ethan singing it. He loves Kelly Clarkson, huh?
Oh, he does.
Oh gosh,
he loves
Ethan.
His wagon wheel too. He loves his wagon wheel.
Does he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ethan's a good kid. He's a good kid.
I was just curious if either one of them used my content. I know you have, Jeffrey. You've got a couple.
I think I might have used it a couple years ago, but
back in 2000. It took 2 years to update that pack, though.
Yeah, I got a couple of videos with Jay. I got a couple of videos of your stuff. Actually, didn't I do? I did one of your. Wasn't it a canine car or something I used of yours?
That's what's special about my pack is we use the split canine cage / prisoner cage, so you can run both at the same time.
Yeah.
No, that's really cool.
And for me, I mean, I'd rather haul the person off to jail myself and not have to call for backup. And in real life, the split cages are beautiful, so.
Yeah.
You got somewhere to put a prisoner if you need to real quick.
Hell yeah.
That's the worst part about a whole canine cage in real life too, is you got nowhere to put somebody real quick. And having no partition at all, man. Departments. Luckily, Sedgwick County, we're pretty lucky with our department, and they're well stacked in all their equipment. A cool part about this pack too is my brother's deputy sheriff patrol unit with Sedgwick County, and so I get in-depth new pictures of all their new equipment and units, so it's been nice.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That is amazing, inspiration right there.
Yeah, my little brother, man, and he's a good cop.
Yeah, you get the inside scoop, man.
And Sedgwick County too. I'm from Kansas, but Sedgwick County, Wichita, Kansas, is the biggest populated city in actually Kansas. So we're not some small podunk town somewhere. We know what crime and death is like, for sure. We just lost Sydney Carter about 2 months ago, and she was struck by a drunk driver.
Jesus.
Damn.
That's awful.
Man.
It was her first week on patrol by herself. She just graduated from her
the academy
trainer. No, just graduated from her what is it?
The probationary period.
Yeah.
Oh.
With her
FTO.
person, and I think they serve 6 months with somebody.
Yeah, usually FTO is 6 months.
Yeah, roughly.
Wow.
Yeah. We've seen quite a few deaths too in our department in terms of shootouts and yeah. So, but yeah, it's been awesome from his side being able to get a lot of cool information and ride-alongs and stuff like that, and just
Do you go on ride-alongs with him?
We'll talk about that at a later date.
I gotcha. What's up, Mitchell? Michael? Is it Mitchell or Michael? 1 for Mitchell, 2 for Michael. Which one is it?
That's Michael.
I believe it's Michael.
Is it Michael? Because I always want to say Mitchell.
No, Mitchell's with a T.
Whenever they come in my stream,
all right, so 2. So it is Michael. All right. Y'all better treat Mikey right, or he will see y'all later. All right. Fair enough. What's your most popular pack?
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be the BCSO said pack. With what I think we hit 90K yesterday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. The 90,000. Jesus, 90,000 downloads, man.
And not one donation.
If you clicked on my pack and saw it real quick, you'd remember exactly what it was.
Can you imagine $1?
Because you've definitely used it quite a few times. I said that to my girlfriend today too. I was literally word for word. And then I got into. I wonder how much LSPDFR made off the 90K plus sponsors running.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, it's not too much, but it's more than I made.
Yeah,
that's for sure. And I can see why the big devs want to break off, and any kind of feed coming their way, they get all the love for, you know.
Yeah.
This was made by my girlfriend. Nice JB Designs embroidery.
Oh, nice.
Should jump on it.
They can be so much more creative. They can be so much more creative than us. My wife has made some things for my channel too, and I don't understand how she can do I understand how she can do it, but I would not be able to do what she does. Like the face thing she did. Like, how do you do that and make it look just like somebody? And it's like crazy.
They're even part of those like Facebook groups too, and just crafting and all that, and they'll just bring you something, and it's like, I love you.
Right.
I never would have done that.
How about you, Dazzo? What's new in your world?
Same old. Stuck doing the 824.
Oh shit! Sorry, hold on. I'm gonna have to turn the camera off and deafen myself. I have a stink bug right here in front of me, and I will not be able to do the rest of the show with this fucker sitting here staring at me. So y'all are gonna have to give me a moment, okay?
What state's Jeffrey from?
Huh?
What state you from?
New York.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So hold on one second, y'all. Give me 1 second.
You gotta get rid of that stink bug.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna. it's like so real to life. So it was really cool that that was an option. Sadly, he did say that was like one of his lesser of the downloads. Like for whatever reason, like people were just not downloading it, and I'm like, why? It's so cool.
What's up, East Coast Johnny? How you doing, brother?
Not want that mod.
What's up, Johnny?
Didn't there used to be one that was like attached to like was it?
I didn't have to deafen. I don't know why I deafened it, and I'm sorry.
There's a little red circle that come out in the middle of the road, and it would track the traffic as it was coming through. Is that the one you're talking about, Cooks?
I can't remember. I thought like traffic police or something had like their own handheld radar, or like maybe you had to disable something with traffic police or something like that. Because I remember using it.
I forgot.
Albo had his own handheld radar, but I don't think it was involved in traffic police. It was a completely different mod. Now, the speed radar that Albo had in traffic police.
Hey, what's up, Uncle Scott? What's up, big guy?
The same exact way as custom pullover. It was a red circle. Your numpad would take it up and back and left and right, and you would put it out into the middle of the highway. And as cars come over that red circle, it would tell you their plate number, how fast they were going, and what kind of car they're driving, and if they had any red flags.
Yep. Yeah. That was actually.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I remember Police Smart Radio too. Police Smart Radio I used a lot, man.
Speaking of plugins, development-wise, the new police menu that was released, I forgot who released it.
Ricky Vasco.
With the new computer CAD that you can put in.
Yeah.
Hey, Speedy, what's poppin', man?
Sucks, but I really want to go through my whole pack, delete out all my computers, and just have the stands there ready to go for that whole, ready for his, plugin, because that plugin is awesome in terms of having a working CAD in your car.
Yeah.
That's,
Wait, what plugin?
To me,
that's what
police menu.
Oh yeah, police menu.
It sucks. It sucks setting up, but once you get used to it, and I've personally used some of my own cars and went and deleted out the computers and did it myself. I haven't released any vehicles with the computers deleted, but yeah, did it myself and then put the computer in there, right where it's supposed to be, and it was beautiful having a working CAD.
Yeah,
having that plug-in, man, it's so crazy being able to see a working CAD screen in first person. Because
does he have it to where like you can access it from inside the car now? Because
you can use your mouse, and also in the beginning there was an issue with being able to see good, and now he has that kind of figured out too, so that way he can.
Is he the one that's got that phone call? You get the phone call during man.
You can turn that off.
Can you turn that off now? Like every 5 minutes, I was getting a fucking phone call and being told to go to the courthouse, and it was just pissing me off, man.
Like those, I would answer it. And it was like, oh yeah, go do this, and like it's never there.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that's the thing.
And it's like, no, I'm on a fucking call. I'm sorry to swear. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But the phone call would just piss me off, and I want to say at the time there was no option to turn that off in the I&I.
It's in the. I think it's in the.
There is now.
Okay.
And it worked.
I learned too. I love my Compulite, so I pretty much just.
Hey, what's up, Rich?
His police menu for visual / it's there, and if I want to write a quick citation, it's like for speeding and stuff like that. It's great. But I'll
Dr. Breline, you have a great night. I appreciate you coming and stopping through.
Multiple things and actually
have an amazing night.
It's not fun trying to find stuff necessarily with his plug-in.
One of the things,
but to have the whole working CAD in the car is the whole point.
Yeah,
I used it when it first came out, but man, he was updating it so much.
I
just quit messing with it. So, because every time I would do a new showcase on it, I'd be like, okay, guys, we finally got a solid update here, and here's how this works. Here's how this works. I would explain how everything works, and then he would update it again. And I'm like, I can't keep doing updated showcases on the same one.
And I'm like, one of the things I said, I was trying to be, nice about it. I'm like, one of the things that kind of makes the thing look unstable if you're updating it so much, and you don't have to put every single thing everybody wants. Gather up a bunch that are really good, and then slowly release them over the course of like a couple months or whatever. This way, we're not having to, break things or whatever. Because that happened one update where there's a bunch of the files have to go through Open 4. and if you didn't put it in there, the game would break or the thing would lock up.
Yep.
So that was really annoying. But I think that actually made the most sense to him, and so we'll see.
I was personally talking to him too.
Hey, what's up, Ashton?
For a potential release of my pack with no computers in it, and that was his biggest thing at the time too. Was he was still trying to take so much information from everybody because he's only one person, and then once you throw it out there, you get hundreds of thousands of people to use your plugin. They'll be able to figure out what's going wrong and what needs to be updated. And I think he did it a little too fast, like you said, but at the same time, I was also on the other side where he was literally taking in so much. For one guy in that plugin, I still can't believe the plugin was released and available to us. So
Yeah.
There was a lot of issues in the beginning.
But like, it doesn't matter how much you do with something like that. There's always going to be somebody out there that you can't please. No matter what. I mean, in this business, being whether you're a developer or a content creator, man, you can spend hours on editing a video or developing a plugin or call out or a car pack or whatever, and there's always going to somebody to say, well, you could have done this differently, or I don't like the way that looks, I don't like the way this sounded, or it's like I got to the point that I've got a certain way I do my videos, and I've got it packed down to where I can edit videos pretty quickly. But at the same time, I'm just like, I'm not gonna please everybody, and if it's pleasing more people than it's making them happy, then I'm okay with that. So
as a vehicle dev, it's more of a go do it yourself.
Yeah.
That's really what got me into the field. Was Infidel and Ripple both. We got into a fight over a split cage. That what got me into development, and they were putting the split cage on the opposite side, like where the canine would go.
Mm-hmm.
They were putting the prisoner there. So with the canine script, there was no way to edit the canine script, and we weren't able to get a hold of the dude to get a hold of his code, because believe me, I tried. I'm literally dealing with Infidel and Ripple here, so God forbid. And so I tried to go about it the other way, and then literally there was no way to get around the canine partner script. Between canine partner and or ultimate backup partner, the canine partner goes on the passenger rear side. There's no getting around it. If you guys can figure out a way, please tell me, because I've talked to bigger people than me and we can't figure it out. But so I got mad at them about the whole, split. Why would you design a cage that does not work with, what we have available to us? And they told me simply just go do it yourself. And that's what I did. 90K later.
Yeah. So shit on them.
I'm one of those people, that I went and did it myself, and 90,000 people said it was the right way to do it. So
Do you have a 3D modeling background?
No, I do not. Literally, my 3D modeling is all self-taught.
Nice.
And
that's the best way to go.
Learning Zmod was not fun.
I learned Blender a little bit, and it was kind of fun to actually see a final thing come out. But beyond that, I'm useless with 3D modeling.
And it's not fun, and there's not a lot of information out there to learn off of. So that's been a hard thing too about this. And sadly, the community itself too, between other vehicle devs, it's hard to find. Like, I have maybe a handful of 3 people that I can go to ask questions, but otherwise it's been everybody keeps everything to themselves, and nobody wants to help anybody.
And that's how it is. That's how it is.
Yeah. Do any of you see, and CJ, me and CJ have talked about this, and Cooks too. Do any of yous ever notice the toxicity that is within the LSPDFR community from time to time?
Yeah,
definitely.
I noticed that from day one.
From time to time, or like a lot?
Since the beginning.
It is dog eat dog, man. I'm telling you,
man.
Toxic.
Jeff Favignano mentioned it years ago about how people were fighting over the cars, and how he's like, he would be very clear. He's like, you guys do not own Ford Crown Victoria. You don't own Chevrolet Tahoe. That's Ford GM. So to sit there and say, well, I made this thing. Well, no, you didn't. You actually kind of got it from Ford and GM, you know. And they would just scream about that, and they'd say, well, that's why we lock our stuff. It's like, well, yeah, but you don't technically own it.
Right.
So
True, that's a good point.
I want to see the devs' names on the cars. Like, I want to see, like, Ripple on the Ford logo or whatever. Or even our guest here, I'd like to see your name on the logos.
They won't do that.
What's that?
I said they won't do that.
Well, I know they won't, but it would be nice to actually see the guys who actually.
Hey,
put their
Chase,
heart and
what's
soul
going
into
on,
stuff
Chase?
as the actual...
How you doing, man? Thank you so much.
Nice, but at that same time,
we got Pacific Pig
yeah,
up in the
like,
house. What's up?
what
What's
we
up,
do,
Sheriff?
Like, we are pushing a fine line, and we're just happy we don't get left
Yeah, I
room
got that.
for it and stuff like that.
Well,
So,
they've
this
tried
whole
to,
deving thing has been.
they've tried to kill it because they were trying to get rid of Open 4.
Oh, you
Or
got your
Open 4
puppy.
actually into the game. So
Is that a puppy? Is that a Shih Tzu?
It makes me worried for Grand Theft Auto 6. It sucks because we both know as PC gamers, we won't even get to play LSPDFR or Grand Theft Auto 6 for what, another two and a half, 3 years?
I'm thinking 20.
Look how adorable. What y'all name her or he?
Or maybe GTA 6 will become like Half-Life 3. The game that could have been.
We got Pacific Pig up in the house. What's up, Pig? How you doing, man? Chase Eagle is here.
Hey,
Officer
Pig.
Chase.
What kind of doggo is it?
It's a bitch. It's a cute
This is
bitch.
my oldest daughter standing over here. She just got this. She got this little puppy.
Aw.
That's it.
Aw.
Gosh, adorable.
She's famous now.
You haven't named her yet? You haven't named her yet?
Oh.
Oh, well, that's a good point.
Oh man, I have 2 dogs. I got a pit and then an Anatolian Shepherd / Peer. So this motherfucker is huge.
Yeah, my dog Sully. He's pretty big. It was snowing today, and he was outside just playing. I posted the picture on Instagram. He loves the snow, man.
Same.
Absolutely loves it. Let me see if I could pull that picture up of him. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it because we get a lot of the the glare, but that's Sully right there out there in the snow.
Oh, he's
just
cute.
likes to chill.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
He's old and he's not old, but these dogs age differently, man. He would swear he was 20. The dog's only like 10 or 11, but you know, their hips and that, they get so sore, you know, because just the
Has he
weight.
slowed down a lot,
Oh, he's slowed down a lot, but you go outside and throw a stick or let it be snowing out and he's young again, man. So
that's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
I got lucky with my dog because, yeah, being a peer, they have terrible hip dysplasia issues, but he's more of the Anatolian Shepherd side, so he doesn't have the long hair like a peer.
Yeah.
But he's still built and got the curly tail. And yeah, I'm happy we don't have no hip issues so far.
What's snow training, Michael? What's snow training? What'd you say, Cooks?
I was gonna say Sully's probably pretty. I'd say pretty famous, right? Like, used to be your buddy when you were doing tutorials and live streams.
Yeah, he used to. Yeah.
On the couch.
Oh Jesus! That music is.
How old is Sully, by the way, Jeffrey?
Huh?
How old is Sully?
Good content. Keep the work up.
Like 10 or 11 years old. Barcode coming through with a $1 tip straight through
wow.
Stream Elements. Thank you, Barcode. Appreciate that, man. Scared the shit out of me though. I got different music from Meet the Gamers. Yeah, he's about 10 or 11 years old.
He's up there a little bit.
Yeah, for shepherds, that's old. Like that's when they start to get slow and Barcode, I appreciate you, man. Chris Vroman is here. What's up, Chris? Dude, Benzo hit 100K last night during his live stream.
Indeed.
And Chris went into his live. Yeah, Chris went into his live stream and was like, "Hey man, how you doing?" And Benzo was like, "Hey Chris, how's it going?" And then he was like, "Okay." So to hear Benzo say "okay" was just fucking hilarious.
I
Yeah.
can go back and find that.
Yeah. It was when he went.
Said him. Brent Benzo said him. Kai.
Yeah, Benzo said him. Yeah, and he said it to Chris. I thought it was Hilarious. Surge Clock, what is going on, Surge Clock?
Yeah, because Benzo's really laid back, so
Yeah,
he's giving my pack a lot of love for sure.
Barcode, whether it's $1 million, whether it's $1, I don't care if it's 50 cents, brother. It's your hard-earned money, and you felt I was deserving of it. So thank you.
Have a penny.
Drop a penny. Drop it.
That's a big thing too. We've been talking about LSPDFR making all my money, but yeah, all these streamers, what Benzo,
Fabiano now.
Yeah, I have millions and millions of views of my content, but other people stream it, get all the benefit. It's just like, if I would have just done it away.
So do it just like Ripple and them told you. Do it. Fucking just do it, man.
I did the development side. I didn't take on the streaming side.
Oh,
do you have a YouTube channel, Jackson? Do you have a YouTube channel? Well, like, because I see a lot of developers. Like, do you showcase your cars on there? When you make them, do you showcase your...
You got me again, Barcode. I'm got me again.
1050 Ti.
Jesus.
So when it comes to recording, I'm not
oh my
sure
God.
what to use to even record.
Barcode coming through.
All the way. Either OBS
Barcode coming through with another $1 tip straight through Stream Elements. Thank you, Barcode. I don't know where that music came from. I have no idea how that music got in there.
Get a good recording, because I'd love to.
We may have him on again, Leo. We may have him on again.
Video out there of just a showcase of each one.
Barcode, you are a legend, sir. We're gonna drop some techno for you.
Each vehicle has its own detail.
Rockstar has probably some big handy too, showing off the vehicles, like if you lined them up somewhere and then use the Rockstar editor to maybe have a camera that circles around your vehicles and goes out and comes back in and get close shots and then goes across the hoods of your car to the back of your car. I love the Rockstar editor, man. It's like, it is a content creator's best friend.
It really is.
Especially in GTA 5.
I feel like I need to jump on it, but there's been so many good videos out there of people that have been at it for years. I'm just like, damn it. Like,
it definitely takes some getting used to.
It's pretty friendly. Yeah, it takes some getting used to, but it's pretty friendly when it comes to learning how to use it. In all honesty, when I use it, there's only like maybe 4 or 5 camera angles that I use every time I use it. But I do those camera angles differently and different transitions and all that good stuff. So you can mix it up for sure, man. And I would definitely say showcase your cars on YouTube, man. That's a big thing.
I love making showcase. I love making showcase videos. That Dodge Charger one, right? I've watched my own video. I watch my own videos, and I know it's.
Oh, I can't.
Seems self-absorbed, right?
Jeffrey, where's my showcase, bro? Yeah, you have showcased a couple of my videos, so I can't say you have. But I'm talking about a personal going through each video and like opening the trunk, like seeing every last detail, so that way you realize what exactly.
Dude, I will 100%
even turning
do
around,
it.
Like a lot of people don't do this. If you turn around and look down, there's a fire extinguisher. Like there's more equipment down there that I have for you. You just didn't. Nobody ever notices it.
Dude. Yeah. Send me a link to a vehicle you want done, and I will do it. I mean, I'm still a small fry. CJ's definitely 3 times bigger than I am.
You're my favorite fry, though.
My favorite fry.
I'm that little crispy one that's in the bottom of the container.
The one that's
Criminal
burnt.
too. I mean, Criminal. Me and Criminal go back since 2000. I was back in your Discord for your help and support, like troubleshoot.
Yeah.
No, I watch my own videos to get.
I loved it.
To just see if there's anything I missed, if it could be better. That's why I watch my own videos.
I didn't like how some things were being handled.
Yeah.
For me, at
He
the
said
time,
I'd get
I don't
fired.
think people realized, but like
Nice.
back then it was a huge
man.
delete your directory, restart. You're good to go.
Chris, are you at work?
Now that's obviously we know don't ever do that. We ain't got time to delete a directory and all of our beloved presets. Plugin.
Sucks.
So yeah, and me and you never had an issue.
No.
between that. And I remember the message to you. I messaged you and told you I'm kindly, leaving your Discord and don't want to be a part of it anymore, kind of thing. But yeah, between me and you, we never had any issues because I literally learned a lot from you, especially in tutorials on LSPDFR and starting off.
Yeah, I remember. I think I remember you being in there, man. I remember
your in-depth tutorials, man. I love them.
I appreciate it, man.
Wait, are you no longer in CJ's Discord? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I ended up leaving his main Discord.
Why?
And that was back in 2000 when I started deving too, and that was when I said, well, I stopped like trying to be a part of any kind of help Discords in terms of troubleshooting people and stuff for LSPDFR. And then yeah, just between CJ's Discord, the way that they were handling some things and trying to troubleshoot people, yeah, I wasn't happy with just because.
Now, is that back when? He's
going back to
Captain Horn was my assistant director.
100% remember.
And that other guy, who's the other general or whatever the fuck his name was? What was his name?
His name was Max, but he was my first director. He was actually really cool. Max was really cool, and he and I still talk to this day. But he was my very first assistant director in the Discord.
Hey, what's up? 2 subscribers?
That I called my good luck charm, because when he came along, that's when the channel started growing. That's when people started coming to Discord. Like, this kid was like 14 at the time, but he was intelligent, and he gave me a few tips on YouTube on how to do my videos. He gave me some tips on some mods, and he was a good kid. Now, as far as Captain Horn goes, yeah, they were a bunch of toxic people, man.
I don't remember many names, but Captain Horn is definitely up there in my, I think, shit list of.
Yeah, it was him.
People I don't like in this community.
It was him and some of his friends that came in and raided my Discord not too long after that. Man, he allowed them to get the perms. He gave them the perms when I wasn't there because he knew I was leaving. And they came in, and I had like almost 4,000. Dude, they unbanned almost 4,000 people in my Discord that time.
Yeah.
For the record, I tried to warn you.
Hey, Sky Decay. Hey, Sky Decay. How you doing?
I know you did.
But at the time too, I mean, I was a newer dev, and so yeah, I didn't have much pull. But when it came to troubleshooting and stuff like that, I am particularly good at, and I've learned, yeah, you don't have to delete everything. You figure out what exactly is causing the game to crash before you ever delete everything.
You got to get to the source of the problem.
I am great.
Exactly, and there is a source if you can find it.
There is, man. It's always usually something very simple under our noses. And when we figure it out, we're like, why did we not think of that before? How did we not see that?
It's just some simple plugin that the update screwed everything up. This last update extended, because I use the hell out of extended camera settings.
Mm-hmm.
And it screwed up a lot of things.
And yeah, his plugin hardly ever gets messed up. But
this last update is the worst.
Hitting them, man.
The worst one of them all.
Did you guys?
From what I've seen.
Sorry, I didn't know. Did you guys know that dude's from the Ukraine?
Yep.
Yeah.
So every time they do an update, this dude has to fucking go out of his way to find internet. To fucking update.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
And then people complain. It's like, where's the update? Where's the update? Well, we don't know.
Hey, also he has updated the actual I think he's on Grand Theft Auto 5 mods. He posted a GitHub. If you do use extended camera settings, go download the GitHub. It has all the files you need.
I've donated.
Yeah,
to
GitHub
him.
Is pretty awesome.
But yeah, he has all the files on there, and he just hasn't updated the actual Grand Theft Auto 5's mod site.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's still on there bitching. Where's our update? Like, take 2 fucking seconds, read. He already did it. He said he'll release it to the main site whenever he knows it's 100. But I've already used this plugin for the past 2 weeks, and I'm not running into any crashes or issues. So
I'm still on 2699. I have donated to him though. AB Software. He does have a donation link on his
yeah, we have to.
Yeah.
Once I learned he was from Ukraine, it took him that one.
Hey, Blackout 101
invasion. It took him 3 weeks to finally get back online.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's insane.
I messed up. I bought Grand Theft Auto on what was it? The Epic, not Epic, but the Social Club. So I can't reload my game.
Oh yeah.
Every time
I tell everybody, Steam,
I'm out of the game.
People will ask me, where should I get my GTA?
Epic is the way to go.
Yeah,
man.
I tell them Steam all day.
Epic's actually, in my opinion, because I have both versions, Epic's, in my opinion, is much easier to back up because literally all you have to do is drag the 2 GT5 files. You copy them The Play GT5 and the gtav.exe, you copy those and you paste them into a folder. When the update happens, you drop those 2 files from the previous version back into the updated version, and bam, your game is good to go. You don't have to revert through Rage or nothing. Like that's Epics is what I would recommend getting through. I mean, even Steam would be good, but Epics is much easier.
I've bought the game like I think 4 times now, so now it's more of a personal. I don't want to spend the money again.
Yeah,
you got 9 minutes, Sean.
Consoles and yeah, it all.
9 minutes to put exclamation point raffle.
Do it on like Epics. Do it Epics or Steam,
Epics?
man. Yeah, Epics definitely, man.
If you had to choose, would you go Steam or Epics?
I would go with Epics because Epics is you don't have to go through all the reverting through Rage. You simply grab the Play GT5 and gtav.exe, man. You copy them and you paste them into a folder. When the update happens, you drop them back in, and bam, your game is literally good to go.
I think it was the other. Yeah, it was this last update. Me and Benzo got into it.
You and Benzo did?
No, not actually got into it, but he couldn't understand that people on the social club can't revert, and he was making it seem like we can, and it's like, Benzo, no, my guy, there's no way around this, and if anybody does know a way around it, please do share it. But that was another thing that I've been with bigger people with and tried to tackle it, and we tried everything, and at the end of the day, all it does is mess up your directory, and it's not fun. So it's better just to wait if you are stuck in this.
Well, I mean that, and like even when you go to like, if you do back it up, right, and then when you revert, and then you go to load the game up, it just updates the game again, right?
The social club, yeah, we can't get around the code for the social club automatically launching in. There's no way to get around the code for the social club.
Man, that sucks.
They want to launch in through the social club release of Grand Theft Auto because they're
yeah.
But yeah,
that's you think they'd have figured out a way with that by now, but
literally, I was one of the people trying to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, I mean, you think by now with every version, man, that Rockstar themselves would have. I mean, they've got to know. They've got to know that we mod their game. They've got to know that, you know, there's people that play LSPDFR and a mod of GT5, and there's so many great mods for just GT5 alone. Not even LSPDFR, but GT5. I found so many great mods, man.
Well, the whole point is no matter what, if you want to mod Grand Theft Auto 5, you have to have a legal copy. So you're going to buy the game no matter what if you just want to play it on 5M. So that's the reason why they'll never shut down 5M. They get enough money from just that online community of people purchasing Grand Theft Auto 5 for something other than what they want to provide for their online or single player. They still get that, money. So they're going to keep it, and they're not ever going to get rid of that stuff. But I am concerned for Grand Theft Auto 6 in terms of how they've seen everybody else make money off their stuff. I feel like they're going to try and circle in as much as they can and create walls to keep stuff like 5M possibly out. And I hope to God they don't do that, but I feel like we've gotten really free with this, 5M stuff, and it wasn't like previous Grand Theft Autos, so we'll see how they handle the next generation of online and how they want to release their code.
Hopefully they'll keep 5M in it, but you just never know, man. I'm anxious to see what the new, whatever it's going to be called, the new LSPDFR for GT6, what that's going to be like. I'm anxious to see about that.
The sad part is, guys, is that's still, I mentioned it earlier, that's still a good, 2.5, 3 years out before we ever even get to see it. And I was explaining that to my girlfriend, and she brought up too, she's like, with our games, like, she's talking about the Harry Potter right now, and like how.
Hey, what's up, Echo?
Pushing for a release date and stuff.
Ashton,
like
you got 9 minutes. Well, you got 5 minutes now. Exclamation point raffle.
And she's like, "How did Grand Theft Auto 6
to win this
like,
microphone boom
how
arm?"
many years? And
right here, we're going to be giving this away soon.
Somebody, it's been how many years, guys? We're pushing.
It's been 13 years,
13
right?
Years?
Yeah,
13 years to get a game, and we've had Grand Theft Auto 5 online take. What, we're close to billions now from the community, and we still don't have a Grand Theft Auto 6 game, and we still have to wait another 3 years before our generation gets to touch it and start to do what we want to do with it. So yeah, you could release it next month, and I'm still pissed off because by the time I actually need the game, and everybody gets done with it to break down the code.
How much did the world locking down kill that whole thing, though?
I don't think no, and to me that's a cop out for them. You had plenty of.
Hey, what's up, John Richard? How you doing, man?
I
Joey
get the
Gaming?
COVID thing. It did suck, but at that time too, a lot of your team was not built up yet and established for your Grand Theft Auto 6. So yeah, you didn't have entire fucking office centers of Rockstar employees working on your game. And what was already the people working on it, most of them were already from home. So
fair enough.
Yeah,
it's a big cop out, and it's their excuse to continue to take more money from Grand Theft Auto 5 online, which is working and continues to work, and they don't want their Grand Theft Auto 6. It's literally their game right now is going to affect all their sales from Grand Theft Auto 5. And if Grand Theft Auto 6
they're gonna milk
good,
it as long as they can, man.
yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6 doesn't do good, they're gonna lose a shit ton of money, and they know that, and they don't want to literally milk their own field.
On something Dazzo pointed out, we were talking about this in the podcast, was that Rockstar killed Red Dead Redemption 2 because we don't want it interfering with our GTA 5 stuff. That's our cash.
And you guys were okay with that, and then now, for it to even get farther out, and you guys are supposed to take on, now the whole team's supposed to be taking on one game. Yeah, guys, you guys stop any support for RDR2. Yep. You've had plenty of time, and that I guess that was my girlfriend's biggest thing is why do you guys continue to allow Rockstar to keep pushing you guys over like this? And for me,
because we like domestic abuse.
As a gamer, I'm like, I want a finished game. I don't want a game that isn't ready yet. But
hey,
now,
BC, what's up, BC? How you doing, man?
Kind of right, and they
just
have
giving it
been
away,
100%
Ashton. Just a giveaway.
Taking advantage of us
because I love y'all so much.
Because
people are.
We've been doing it this whole time. And
well,
we just
especially when we've got all these teenagers out here or kids or whatever, and their parents are constantly buying them shark cards. Oh, mom, a new flying motorcycle come out. Dad, a new vehicle that shoots rockets down the road come out. And if I don't have this car, I'm not gonna fit in with my online buddies. And I gotta have this much money to have this much money online. What is it like? For $8 million on GTA Online, what is it like? $80 in real money? For the $8 million short card?
I think so, yeah, roughly.
It's like $80 or something like that. So you got these kids and these teenagers that are spending, mass amounts of money on shark cards, and that alone right there, their shark card is like a vast majority of their income online. Like that is a huge, majority of their money. So. But yeah, they're gonna. I agree. They're gonna milk that game for as long as they possibly can. I mean, they've been doing it for 13 years. Why not do it for another 13? You know what I mean? So
it sucks. It's their first online actual game, and I didn't think you could ever milk a game this long. Honestly, like,
man, they do, man.
And sacrifice.
Why not?
Epic, like Red Dead Redemption 2 looked so freaking amazing, and they just, they said no, screw it. We want a 13-year-old game or whatever, so we don't care.
JB, check out my chat. Nick Retired PD wanted to let you know. He found your LSPDFR page, and he's now following, and he will donate to help you along. Semper Fi. Hey, Holly.
That's Nick, Retired PD Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my deputy director, man.
Well, you tell Nick. He is awesome and the first person to donate to JB Designs.
Damn.
And that is awesome.
Semper Fi, Nick. Is he watching?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. Nick's a good guy.
Yeah, this community is amazing.
It is.
Say that.
It is.
we gotta find them. Because no, I mean some people are really good at this, and even Redneck, I can't hate. This man has made. Can any of us even pull up a number of what we think Redneck might have made off a? Mind you, everybody was paying $300 for his pack.
I think he has made
how many?
No,
how
East
many
Coast Johnny, y'all are amazing.
pack?
Y'all are amazing.
Yeah, a lot.
100%.
I think he has made
Ooh, I should do an exclamation point donate, huh?
It hurts.
Yeah.
But he put in a lot of work, and then he also created a team too. That was his biggest thing, is he created quite the team to help him along the way.
What do you guys like to do for fun?
To make money.
What do you like to do for fun aside from YouTubing and deving?
Music for me.
Music, like listening or making, or?
I've been a bass player for 34 years.
Slap at the bass.
You really, man?
Slap at the bass.
Yep, I've been a metalhead since the 80s, and I love it. I started when I was 13. I wanted to be a drummer when I was about 4, but I couldn't afford a drum set, and my parents couldn't. So a friend of mine talked me into picking up bass when I was about 13, and been playing ever since. Maiden and Metallica are the 2 biggest bands that influenced me for that.
What kind of bass do you have?
Currently, my bass is a Yamaha model number TRB 1005. It's a 5-string bass. You can look it up on YouTube. It's not.
Ooh, it's a 5-string. That's got the low B, right, or the low C.
Yep. Yes, it is. It's I call her my honey blonde because the body has a very nice, beautiful honey color. When you flip it over, the neck is a satin finish blonde, and it looks so amazing.
Oh, nice, dude. You ever played a jazz precision bass?
Yes, I played jazz precisions. I've played regular precisions. I have played sound gears from Ibanez. But my Yamaha's been my go-to. It's also the one that's the one that survived becoming kindling, because when I was younger, if I broke a string, the guitar would break.
Yeah.
No joke, man, because I'm like, how dare you break on me? And if you play bass, I know CJ, you do. We know how expensive strings are.
Man.
It's $47 for the 5-pack I have to buy from because I use Rotosounds, and oh my god, I love this bass. That sounds so good.
I see you, Gamertron.
34 years is this summer.
Hey, NTK Hulk, what's up, man? How you doing, brother?
The most of my life, and I just
get your sound here.
Are you rocking a tube amp?
No, I wanted one, but I can never afford one.
Man, dude, I have a PV Classic 50 tube amp for my I have the remake of the 57 Fender Stratocaster 6-string. Nice. And I've got a whole arsenal of stomp pedals, mostly made by Boss. I've got the Steve I Bad Horsey wah pedal.
Ooh.
I've got the DS1, the distortion pedal. I've got a chorus pedal. I've got an octave pedal, a super shifter, a flanger. I've got so many pedals on my board. I've got a compressor.
Nice.
That when you I got a compressor pedal, so when you push it, it gives it that fatness, man. It makes it gives it a really fat sound. It's really good for if you're doing like clean tone country, and you need that real nice chicken picking sound in there. That compressor is great for that. So,
it is.
Yeah, man, I love the tube amps, man. I love them.
Do too, but I can never afford them because the ones I want, like I want an SVT from Ampeg, a proper tube amp from them, and they're like $2,000.
Yo, they're pricey, bro. They're pricey. The one that I got on sale. I actually bought mine at a pawn shop for $500 years ago. I got it. It's got two. I think it's a PV Classic 50, so I think it's got two 10-inch speakers in it.
Okay.
But man, dude, you can just turn that thing up on 3, and it is loud, bro. Like it will. Like when I played live with it, I didn't have to mic it. I never needed to mic it.
Nope.
I never did. You just don't have to mic. I mean, it's so broad and such a beautiful. Now it only stands about up to halfway up my leg,
right.
And it's about this wide. But when you pick it up, it's like picking up bricks, man, because it's a tube amp, right? They're heavy, so it's. I had to maneuver it around on a dolly when I played live.
What my actual live rig I used to have was. I had the SVT Classic 610 cab, so it's the HLF series. And I called that Beast Junior because literally it took 2 people to lug that thing around. Even though it had dolly wheels on it, it was still heavier than mother.
Oh, yeah.
Beast Senior is the 810E, which has 8 10-inch speakers in it.
Hi, Holly.
I think that weighs like 136, 137.
Oh, geez, Uncle, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Like my head.
I do not know.
SVT Pro 3 Classic. That
I'd have to get a mullet
on eBay for
and mutton chop.
Nice.
I'd have to shave my beard weird.
But that's only a hybrid. It's not a full power section. Was not.
Shit, Sandy.
The preamp was all tube. It was. It had one of the preamp tubes. I forget the model number, but it's like the AX7s or whatever it is.
So it was transistor, pretty much, right?
On the power side, yeah, but the preamp side was that. So
he sure did, cue ball. Oh my God, did he ever? Hey, what's up, bad guy?
I can too, man. I love music.
Yeah, Dangle and James.
Jeffrey,
hilarious.
I was curious about Jeffrey with his wife, and or who else is married? Criminal, are you married?
Yeah, I'm married.
Cookies is
do
too.
you guys have in your, because like this is my office setup. Do you guys have setups for like does your wife's game too?
No, she don't touch my stuff, bro.
Yeah. No.
Not your stuff, but do you not? Because yeah, like technically this isn't just my office. Like it's her office too, and so she has her side over there, and we do a lot of gaming together.
She wants to get a lot. She wants to get a family PC like the Apple, like an Apple PC. Now she has done gaming with me. She's played all the Gears games with me. Now that was back on when her and I first got together. We played Gears 1 all the way through 4. The only Gears she has not played with me is Gears 5, which is amazing. They're amazing games. I love the Gears games. But that's the only one she doesn't play with me. She doesn't really have much time for gaming anymore. She's a full-time. She goes to work, and she comes home and she clocks in as mom. That's it. That's pretty much it, man. We barely have time for each other, which, we make that one day a week on the weekend for each other where we kind of just hang out, watch movies, and talk about husband and wife things. So,
yeah, Jenny, she owns her own business as well. She does full-time work, and then she comes home and does her business stuff. She does a lot of like she paints instruments. She makes glass. She does a lot of stained glass work. Amazing stuff. I've told her to bring her computer up here. Right now, I do have a TV right here that she can hook her PlayStation up to, and we've gamed.
Area.
Yeah, we did some Call of Duty one night, but for her to move all of her, because she's got her own studio downstairs where it's got her desk with her computer, but it's got like a shipping table so that when she sells something, she can take it over to the shipping table. She weighs it, prints out the label, and packages it all up down there. But if she was to bring her entire studio up here into this room, there'd be no room to walk in here. She's got a lot of stuff.
I guess that's the main thing, is having enough room. But if you can do it, I fully encourage it, because gaming together / having a spot for them that's close is a lot different than being rooms away.
Yeah.
And or no, they may like their own.
There she is. There she says he doesn't want to play games with me. Oh, jeez.
But yeah, luckily I got lucky, and my girlfriend does love the game, so
that's pretty cool.
She does love the game though. Like my wife, she's huge into like Assassin's Creed.
She just don't have the time to do it,
There's always time to do it. To game.
Well, we always find time to do it, just we don't have time to game together.
There it is, folks.
Wow.
Like I said, the one day a week that we get, we really kind of soak all that in, and because we just it's like I said, it is, man. I work during the day, and then she works during the day. She comes home, and then she comes in. She clocks in as mom, because sometimes, man, I'll work here at this PC, 12 and 13 hours a day, just be here working, man. So
I guess that's a big thing.
Yeah, we don't get
and/or any support systems we have, man.
Man, I'm telling you, man, it wouldn't be the same without him. It just wouldn't.
Vanity. It really does.
Wouldn't be wearing a cool ass beanie with my logo on it. I wouldn't have come up with this shit.
Just messaging.
Without guys like Criminal Justice and Jeffrey, I don't think I ever would have gotten back into LSPDFR. You guys are the sole reason why I got back into it. And the tutorials, CJ, you were the first person I found how to mod the game, because I'd forgotten. I learned
properly mod the game. Pathways, man, pathways.
Yeah, that's the thing. Now, I learned many years ago when he was still first playing it when Albo stuff was still popular. But then, like, okay, LSPDFR, how to whatever, and you were the first one to pop up.
Hey Olivia, hey Devil Bella, how you doing?
Absolutely absorbed everything I possibly could, and the thing I love is just how step by step. I don't care if it's 4 hours long. I love the instruction. I love how that works. And then I found Jeffrey, and I'm like, this is just as great. I'm like, I've got 2 amazing instructors I can now learn from, and it's blown my mind. So Gentlemen, thank you so much for taking the time to actually do those tutorials because it's meant a
Thank
lot.
you, man. We appreciate that.
Yeah,
dude.
100%.
We really do. It means a lot, dude.
It's what keeps us going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. It makes what we do worth doing so much more when we hear stuff like that. You know. So
For me,
yeah, we appreciate you, man.
The difference is between you guys is when you go to look up tutorials and how to do something, you will spend 30 minutes trying to just get to one little part that you needed in that OpenIV spot pathway, and other people will skip it. And if you're somebody new and you don't know what to do, you guys 100% make sure that there's pathways. It's just lined out and you know exactly.
Your pathway is your lifeline.
Mhm.
That's right.
And I get people that tell me I take too long on my tutorial, and it's like, listen, I'm not. Then you're obviously not the person that I'm doing this video for, right? So
I'd rather watch your in-depth
so kick
than
rocks, man.
spend hours trying to find one particular spot in a video
Yeah.
that I need.
The other thing people don't realize is that Open4 is not forgiving. Like once you drag and drop that stuff in, it's in there.
It's done. It's done. That's it.
If you have a mods folder, you're good.
Well,
That's right.
but remember, people have to make that mods folder a thing first. But
How about you, Dazzo?
What's up?
I said, how about you? What do you like to do for fun?
No, I just like to game around and sit back and chill with the friends.
Watch him brownies in that bakery.
Brownies.
Brownies? Who's making brownies?
That bakery simulator got me raging.
Oh, I was raging the other night on Call of Duty with Chris and them. Golly, that game will get my fucking blood boiling.
I need to pick it up.
Yeah, Payday 2 did that to me recently. I lost my stuff, man. Oh my god. I felt so bad for Daz because I was like running to stream too, and I'm like, oh god, I just said that out loud.
Jeez.
That's the fun part, though.
Not for me, it's not.
Oh shit, that's right. We got to do the giveaway.
Oh yes, you
The
do.
timer is all done. We've got 21 people entered. Y'all want to pick a winner on this real quick? We'll wait for CJ to come back, and then we'll pick a winner on the it's the premium microphone RGB boom arm. Yeah, that thing right there. And it does have hookups for your microphones on it. And it's got a cool hidden channel for your wires to go, so you can pop your wires in the channel there.
That's what I was just about to ask. That's so nice.
Yeah.
Keeps everything organized.
Yep. Did you enter it, Cooks? Could you use this? I mean, I see you have one.
Yeah, I wouldn't really use it. If I get picked, I'm just gonna have you redraw. So
yeah, so
just seeing what my luck is.
Yeah, just a couple of things that we usually do with the giveaways is you got 3 options if you win. Option 1 is you could obviously take the prize. Option 2 is you can do a redraw if you win and you don't you don't want it or don't need it. I could do a redraw. Or option 3, you could personally give it to somebody that's in the chat. So if Cookies won and he wanted Jenny, my wife, to have it, then he could give it to her. You know what I mean? So and obviously, like I said earlier, you gotta live in the U.S. because international shipping rates is crazy. Unless you want to meet me at Niagara Falls, I will hand deliver it to you at Niagara Falls.
Place, I do have to say.
Yes, Niagara Falls is awesome.
If anyone would like to visit it.
Yep. America. Cue Ball said America. Astro says I sure could use a boom arm. Yeah, we always got time for a raid as well. Let me see who I got on live right now. Actually, there's just us. I don't have anybody else on my list that's live.
I don't either.
So,
are we raiding somebody right now?
There's nobody. We could raise ABC News.
News, are they live?
They're always live. Yeah, I've got nobody on mine. So we're gonna pick the winner while CJ looks. We're gonna go ahead and click pick winner for the giveaway here for the microphone boom arm. Are y'all ready?
I don't think anybody's live today, man.
I was live earlier, but
no, Sky News is live, ABC News is live, but that's pretty much it.
Who is it, NTK Hulk? Who is it? You said you got somebody? All right, we're going to pick the winner in 3, 2, 1. Oh wait, he dropped the link right there. NTK dropped the link right there. Let me go see.
Jeffrey, is it too late to enter the giveaway? I got somebody asking.
It is.
Okay, so you would have to have gone into Jeffrey's chat, Unleashed Gaming, and typed in his chat ! raffle all lowercase, and that would have got you into the giveaway. But it's too late now because there's a certain time limit on it. Yes, Unleashed Gaming and buffer zones. He was talking about buffer zones. That was Jeffrey's thing. He come up with that.
Oh, the buffer
Jeffrey
zone.
come up with the buffer zones. So I just took what he did and kind of stole it.
It's all about that buffer zone, man.
It is, man. You tell them there's a buffer zone, man, they'll never drop it into a folder. If you drop things into folders, man, you're gonna mess things up.
Big Jess goes live at 9. All right.
What's he playing?
I don't know. Big Jess does a whole array of games.
He does. Have you ever seen his farm sim setup and his like Microsoft Flight Simulator setup? Like it is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, his trucking, his whole driving. He's got like 3 34-inch monitors. Just his setup's pretty dope.
It is pretty great.
All right, here we go. We're gonna pick the winner. CJ, give me a countdown from 3.
Why? So I can lose. Let me give you a live countdown.
Let's see. Yeah, right now. Countdown from 3.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Oh, come on, I gave you the opportunity to do what I do, and you didn't do it. I so thought you were going to do it.
Procrastinate.
Yeah, when you get to 1, you just kind of like what I'm doing now. But
yeah, I mean, you'll draw it out for like weeks on. Like
I would. We might have a winner by Wednesday, man.
Jeez.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna pick it. All right, here we go. We're gonna pick it right now. He counted down. There we go. Winner is Cue Ball Tech. Cue Ball Tech. Getting the microphone boom.
I'm leaving.
Cue Ball, congratulations, man. You won the giveaway. Now comes the question: do you want it? Do you want to redraw, or do you want to give it to somebody? And do you do live? Oh yeah, he does live here. He does live in the States. I know that. So, if you want it, Cue Ball, it is yours. Uncle Trevor, what's going on, man?
They led Lisa Marie Presley to rest at Graceland. Did y'all hear about that?
He says, "I'll take it."
Yeah, the whole family is going to be laid out. The whole family is like laid out there. You got a Cue Ball Tech winning the boom arm giveaway, man. Good shit, man. Good stuff.
Oh, her son was buried there too. I wasn't aware that her son was buried.
Yeah,
there.
Didn't she have a son that died of overdose? I think he was an overdose.
No, he committed suicide.
Oh, I thought there was
suicide. Yeah, it like they really think, and I think so too. I think she died of a broken heart from that. That's what I think happened.
Yeah.
I'm looking at her memorial now. It's beautiful, man. She's buried not too far from her dad, but she's buried right next to her son as well. There's her mom talking. That's so sad, man. She looks just like her dad, bro. It's so crazy. The eyes, if anybody's ever watched her video, she redid the tune Dirty Laundry, which was originally done by Don
Knotts?
No,
Sorry. You pictured him, didn't
the
you?
guy from the drummer from the Eagles.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Don Henley did Dirty Laundry, and she redid that and did an amazing job. But if y'all have ever seen her perform, or maybe if you haven't, man, go check her out. You will see how much she looks like her dad when she dances and moves. It's insane. You said Don.
Sorry.
It caught me off guard.
Taking a sweet moment and just twisted it. Oh, gosh. Grab his dick and twist it. Has anybody ever seen that video? Nobody? The UFC fight? There was a guy, recording, and another guy was in the stand. Yeah. The good old dick twist. He was telling him to grab his dick and twist it during an MMA fight. Oh my gosh.
Where'd you tell me to go earlier, Jeffrey? Was it on YouTube or was it in here?
For what?
Discord. For what's his name that donated to me?
Oh, it was my chat. It was retired PD.
Nick.
Yes, Nick, retired PD 31, that said he was going to go over to your
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah, and drop you. Q-Ball, I need you to DM me in Discord with your address so I can get it sent out to you, sir. Congratulations
Axl
again
Rose
to Q-Ball.
performed at Lisa Marie's funeral, and Billy Corrigan from Smashing Pumpkins.
Isn't he the one that used to do that? Right? Didn't he used to do that?
What?
Axl.
Oh yeah, Axl. Oh, he looks, man. He don't even look like himself anymore. Like it's.
That's a lot of drugs and.
And Alanis Morissette performed at her funeral.
Oh
wow!
Not looking so good either.
Isn't it ironic?
If you wanted to see, this is my base. This is the honey blonde.
Oh, there you go. Look at that, man.
Honey blonde.
Nice, dude.
Right here. Yeah, I wish the camera was not like.
No, you gotta turn.
You have the passive on it. You have the passive on the passive or not passive, non-passive.
Active electronics. So
gotcha.
Active. Here's the. Let me move my microphone.
Man, look at that thing. What kind of pickups you got in it, man?
Just the stock ones. I want to put some better ones in, but it's called money, and I have no money.
I've always wanted the Texas specials for my Fender Strat, man. And if I ever get a Telecaster, I'll get the pearly gates for the Stratocaster. I mean the Telecaster.
Those are
Seymour Duncan's.
Good night, Olivia. Take care.
They
Take care.
They're really sick. Stevie Ray Vaughan played
care,
with the
Olivia.
Texas specials on the Seymour Duncan's, man, and nobody can make a guitar scream like that dude.
No, not even Clapton.
Man, and Clapton was a great man. He was one of the greats, and I mean still is. But it was just sad that Stevie died at such a young age, man. It was sad.
It's kind of the same with like Randy Rhoads. I mean, what like a freak of nature happens to him, and it's like really, and
yeah,
24 years old.
He was asleep on the bus, and the plane come in and clipped it. He's dead.
Ozzy was on the bus, but Randy was in the helicopter, and they were buzzing.
Oh, is that how it was? I thought it was a plane that come in and clipped the bus. It was a chopper.
Yeah, it was a helicopter, and they were the pilot was kind of screwing around, and then buzzed the bus a couple times and did one more pass, and that's what took his life.
Wow. See what happens when people act stupid?
Yep.
It's one thing to do a flyover, but you can do it safely.
I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's worse though, because I'm a huge fan of Cliff Burton of Metallica's. You know.
Oh yeah, dude.
Cliff, I mean, his freak of nature accident was, like, how does that even happen? Like, he's literally in a tour bus. The bus hits ice. It barrel rolls like this, and then he's thrown out halfway out the window, and then the bus lands on him. Like
nobody else was thrown out but him.
Nope. And that's what's sad. I mean, he was only 24.
I've always heard they all drew spades that night, and he drew the highest spade for bunks.
They all drew cards. Kirk and him drew cards.
What the hell?
Damn,
man. Just laying it out for him.
Kirk wanted.
Oh, I bet, Michael. Oh my gosh, I bet.
In front of the bus.
Mm.
And, I want that bed after he drew cards with him. He got the ace of spades. And it was unfortunately the fateful night that happened.
And they hit ice, right? The bus hit some ice and threw him off the road.
James contests that he said he never found black ice because he went walking afterwards. He's looking at it. He's like in his underwear and socks looking for black ice. He said he never found any. He wanted to end that bus driver's life. He was that.
I'm sure because Cliff Burton was like the original Metallica, right? He was like.
Well, he was the second one, but he was the most everybody remembers him. And the legacy that he left behind is still to this day influencing so many. I'm influenced by him.
Yeah.
Cliff Burton.
That dude was a master bassist, man. He was a master.
I thought you were going to say something else.
I thought he said something different for a second.
I did. I'm sorry.
That was back in their Master of Puppet days, right? When Cliff was with them.
Yeah, Cliff was on Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, and Master of Puppets. He's briefly, he did write To Live Is to Die, which is the instrumental in And Justice for All, and wrote the poem that James speaks. Other than that, that was pretty much all he ever had offered to the band.
Yeah.
Legacy, 3 of the best albums ever, as far as I'm concerned.
And those guys don't get along at all these days. They do not get along, like especially James Hetfield and Lars. They really butt heads bad, man. The other two guys kind of just stand back and just let it happen, but none of them get along, man.
Yeah, and I think that's just this. I mean, because they grew up together. I mean, Lars was 17 when he joined the band.
They've been torn for years together, and they've just gotten sick of one another. You know what I mean? So.
Did all that.
Yeah, all the drinking and drugs. And remember the time that James Hetfield, the pyrotechnics, burned his left arm or his right arm or something?
Half his body was caught on fire.
Yeah, dude, burned him up.
Yeah, 3,000 degree magnesium flame flew up right underneath.
Wow.
Somebody had pyro on him and didn't tell him that because he goes up and plays the part for Fade to Black, the intro. He walks into a I think it was like a 10-foot or 12 or 15-foot tall flame, and half his body just went up. That's why I think he got all those tattoos now, because he wants to cover up all the scars.
All the scars. Well, that makes sense. It's like Hank Williams Jr. He always has a beard because where he fell down the mountain when he was younger, and it's like when it messed his face up. That's why he's always got a beard, because he was a mountain climber when he was younger, and this is when he first made it. And he was mountain climbing with his dad and his wife at the time, I think, and slipped and fell and busted his face up real bad. Like they had to pretty much reconstruct his face, but that's why he has a beard, man, because he's got all kinds of scars on his chin from the mountain accident.
Man.
You didn't know that?
Did not know that, actually.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
You come to Meet the Gamers and you learn a lot of history. That's pretty awesome.
That's what we do.
Man, I could go on for hours about music, man. I really could, dude.
One of these days, CJ, you and I should just do a chat and just talk about music, man. That'd be
do a live, man, and just talk about music history. Give this new generation of kids an education.
Jeffrey, I didn't get a chance to answer this, but what I actually wanted to do is I wanted to expand SkittleKicks Plays, because I always felt that SkittleKicks is more than just games. So I want to expand it to music.
There you go, man.
I was thinking about a listening party where people can learn, hey, what people inspired you to pick up the instruments? So I want to do a listening party. And it's like, here are the artists, here are the composers, everything from classical.
Why don't you go live and play your
That's another thing I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about actually going on camera. I figure out how to flip my camera so it's not reversed in Discord. I would love to learn to do that. So then, because I play right-handed.
It's reversed in Discord, but when we're looking at it, it's not. Just so you know.
I'm looking at Jackson, and I can see his shirt is normal. Mine is backwards. Yours is normal, and I think Cookies is normal as well. And Dazzo's is normal too. So I don't know.
Yeah, everybody on my screen is normal. Nothing's backwards.
It's just Discord.
You look normal.
It's just Discord being derp.
Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking about doing, is doing that. And then I'm also, because I actually have podcast experience, but I also did on a hobby thing, was ran my little radio station. As an actual DJ, I was actually actually setting up like the software to make it work, and then do you're listening to whatever, and up next is this, and I've got like all the things that you would hear in radio stations, like the top of the hour, the bottom of the hour, all that stuff that I've just kind of monkeyed with over the last few years. So,
Michael's got a good idea. He said you guys should go on Ray's podcast and do some music playing CJ and SkittleKicks.
I love playing the blues, man. That's my niche.
I definitely like the blues.
I don't know of any musician that doesn't love the blues. Blues is just, man.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no rock and roll without the blues.
Yeah. I mean, I could sit and pick blues scales for hours, man.
Blues.
I can't believe I'm not musically inclined, man. My mom is literally in a fucking rock band.
Is she really?
Yeah.
What does she play?
She's a singer.
Oh, wow. That's pretty dope in a rock band. Does she have a grindy voice?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
The band's waking the sleeper.
That's pretty. Do they do their own stuff, or do they do classic rock?
Their last album was 7 Deadly Sins.
Nice.
And
nice, man.
Hardcore, but yeah, it's crazy. I can't play a damn instrument.
Me neither.
I'm really good at technical stuff.
I've played nothing. I played the trumpet when I was in 9th grade. That's about it.
Jeffrey also plays the trombone.
Played the trombone for 2 years, guys.
You did what?
The trombone for 2 years. And I even went to our concerts and stuff.
I love my little naughty pet. You're naughty.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jackson. I had to play that because of what he said.
Well, yeah, for 2 years I went to concerts and went to band meets and all that, and I couldn't play the trombone that entire 2 years, guys.
Oof.
I just did whatever my dude was doing next to me. Swear to God. Swear to God. I still don't know how to play the trombone.
No.
Trombone is my 11-year-old. She plays the trombone, and I can play anything with strings. I can pick up drums and play them, and just anything with strings I can play. And I tried my best to play her trombone, and she's actually pretty good at it. I could not get a note on that thing to save my life. Now, if she's playing it, like if we sit beside each other and I'm playing my guitar and I'm teaching her chords, I'll be like, find this chord here, and I'll strum the guitar. And if she's blowing the trombone, I can move the slider to where I know where the key is because I play by ear. Like I was playing it, I said, okay, find the G for me. I strummed the G, and she said, and I pulled the slider and went down to where I know where the key is. But to be able to play one myself, there's no way I can play a trombone. Cannot do instruments like that. I don't know why, but I can't.
I took 6 bass lessons in my entire life, but everything else I've learned is on my own by ear.
Yeah. If you can play by ear, man, you can play anything.
Yep.
Yeah, you can go down the road, listen to a song on the radio, and be like, I'm going to go home and play that. And you can go home and you can literally play that.
And listening to CDs and cassettes back in the day, just on repeat, was like, okay, that's how I'd find like the root notes and then kind of embellish on where I think they're going, and then I'd finally learn it properly. Like it took me forever to learn Orion from Metallica, that instrumental.
Yeah.
Love the middle section. It's just beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, music is my life. That is really where my passion really is music.
That's me too, man. Me too.
So I got one quick question for both you and Jeffrey. What was it that got you into YouTube? Like, what was it that said, I want to do this? And I just like the content creation side of it, the gaming side of it. Like, what was it that said, I want to do this? Either one can start.
Go ahead, CJ.
I mean, for me, it kind of just happened, back before I was a YouTuber. I had a group of me and my cousin and a bunch of our friends got together on GT5 Online. And remember how you go on GT5 Online and you could create your own, lobbies, right?
Oh, okay.
And that's how Jeff Favanano, Bay Area Bugs, did their stuff. And I thought, how cool would it be to do that? And I got with my cousin, my friends, like, we need to try this RP stuff. So we put like 10 cop cars in a lobby, and we'd put like 10 civilian cars, and we'd have so many people as cops, so many people as the bad guys. And we went in there and we started doing all this role play. I was always the police officer, of course, and we wanted to come up with a name for the group that we had, and we thought about Criminal Justice RP. That's where the name Criminal Justice comes from, was the Criminal Justice RP group that I had. Well, the idea of it was we were going to push it on YouTube, and we were all going to do it. When we got to that point, they all had different ideas, and they wanted to go different directions. I said, that's cool. I'm going to go ahead and go to YouTube, and I'm going to push it. And that's kind of how I started, really. I actually do have a couple of clips of me and the last guy standing in that group on my YouTube and my older videos, where it's just me and him driving cars around, or my very first video was me driving a cop car and running him over. And that was, his name is Keaton. He's one of my good friends. We still talk to this day, and that was my very first video. But yeah, some of my older intros back then actually says Criminal Justice RP, and then I changed it to just Criminal Justice. So that's kind of how it just kind of happened for me, man. It was a plan from the get-go. So
yeah, for me it was just being in my office at work, And you know, I've always wanted to be a cop, and you know, I passed the test, but not high enough to, you know, make the cut. So I always loved gaming.
Say that with so much heartache.
Dude, it sucked. It sucked, man.
It's just not enough to make the cut.
Yeah, I just didn't make the cut, man. I scored an 88, but it wasn't high enough for what I had to score.
See how you said it again with so much heartache?
Yeah. But, you know, it was just it was watching Bay Area Bugs and Jeff Avenano, and just thinking, wow, this is one of my favorite fucking video games, doing what I always wanted to do. I want to do this, you know, but I didn't have a PC. So it was just watching them for like 2 years. I just watched them play. And there was a lot of watching, a lot of laughing. They made some pretty good videos. So, you know, doing tutorials and videos and that was not something I planned on doing. I just planned on doing just some patrols, you know what I mean? And putting those out there. And then, you know, I learned from criminal justice, and I thought, you know, I want to do videos like that for my following that are just tutorials that are just, you know, slow and steady, you know. And that's why last night when Jeff Avenano came in my chat, it was just absolutely, it was like a dream come true, because this was the guy that literally got me, and that he's like one of the guys. Bay Area Bugs was the other guy, but you know, him and Jeff were literally the guys that got me wanting to buy a gaming PC. Had it not been for them, I wouldn't be here talking with you guys. I wouldn't know who Cooks is, who CJ is, who none of you guys are. You know, I would never have looked up videos. I might have seen their videos from LSPDFR, but at the time, YouTube wasn't pushing LSPDFR videos for CJ, because I would look up a lot of LSPDFR people, and I saw Benzo, but a lot of it was, you know, Bay Area Bugs, Jeff Avenano, Civ Ryan, and of course the other guy who's got accusations against him. I don't want to mention his name. But you know, yeah. So what got me into it was Jeff Avenano and Bay Area Bugs, and him coming into my chat last night was absolutely fucking epic, man. That was just.
I went back and watched it, dude. You were tomato red, bro.
Dude, it was.
Yeah, he was.
I couldn't believe it.
They all came into your chat last night?
No, just Jeff Avenano.
Jeff Avenano.
Okay. So you got Bay and Jeff together?
Yeah.
What?
I remember back in the day when they were doing the whole RP thing. It was Jeff, and it was the other guy you mentioned, Jeffrey.
Hey, what's up, Newman?
And
Steve the Gamer was one of the originals.
We'll call him Pussycat.
Yeah.
No, he was the original, but
it was Jeff, and then Bugs. And then, but they did the same thing. That's where I got the idea from, was when they would go into these GT5 lobbies and RP, because back then that was before LSPDFR, right? This was before LSPDFR took place, but they come up with a way to RP, and it was those GT5 lobbies, man. So before I could ever afford a gaming PC, which my first one was a gaming laptop, which still sits over here. I need to put that thing back here on the wall and frame it, man. Man, I've had that thing since late 2018, and it will still run LSPDFR to this day, man. It's got a 1060 Ti in it. It'll still run it. But I remember watching them back then, and that's where I got the idea from, was creating those lobbies. And I remember thinking, I was like, how are they doing this? Because they never showed how they did it. They would just play the game, right? So I did some research and found out you could create your own lobbies and put whatever you wanted in there. And I had man, it was so cool to watch them guys back then, because that was, I believe he also rode with Spears the Amazing HD a few times as well.
He did.
Yeah.
He did, yeah. Love watching Spears. He's a funny guy, man.
Spears, Alex, the Northern Alex, a bunch of others too.
Yeah, Spears is a funny guy, man. That dude is so funny.
And the cool thing
Good times. Good times.
The 5PD stuff they just did and retired, that was kind of like the continuation of the Code Zero stuff, which I thought was hysterical, you know. Because I got into my brother showing me, he said, go check out this video called Stoner Steve. I'd never left my ass off that hard until I watched Jeff's character, Stoner Steve. Steve Price is just one of the funniest characters he's ever come. And,
yeah, being able to come up with characters and
like that was
man,
it's just amazing.
He's got a dangle. He's got a dangle type character too.
Yeah,
Jeff does.
They all do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
How about you, Cookies? What did you? What inspired you to really kind of get into this whole?
Jeffrey Gamer. Jeffrey Gamer did.
Yeah, I gotta say. Well,
No,
honestly,
no.
like with starting everything with LSPDFR, and I'm being completely honest here. I'm not saying this because he's currently in the VC or whatnot, but honestly, it would be criminal justice. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
And the
They're gonna
reason
say
why
you
I
better
say that-
mention me.
No, the reason why I say that is because, obviously, everyone has watched, Steve the Gamer and whatnot, and everyone else that's, huge in the LSPDFR community. And I'm like, there's some things that you want to do, but you just don't know how to do it. And so whenever, like, I would look up a video on how to do something, it would be criminal justice. I'm like, oh, look at this. This dude's got, like, everything. And then you go to his channel, and that's literally all his channel is. And so he just...
It is, yeah.
You just start, like, binge-watching, essentially,
Yeah.
And I never thought to this day
And back then, it was all LSPDFR content, nothing else. It was nothing else. Now these days, yeah, I play different games like PGA Tour. I'll play some, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I'll play that. But back then, it was strictly LSPDFR tutorials, LSPDFR content. And I still remember the first time Cookies came to my chat and asked for a shout. I was actually playing... no, I take that back. I was actually playing Gears 4 that night with my wife live, and you came in and asked for a shout out, Cooks.
Makes me cringe every time.
I know you hate it when I tell that story. I know you hate it, but I remember him asking because I gave him the shout out. So yeah, man, I'll give you a shout out.
Yeah,
so I shouted him out, but it was
the game that I don't play in a while. But what is it? Friday Night Fortnite, right?
Yes. We played. That's how you and I initially linked up, was because you were one of my subscribers. And you wanted to play some Fortnite, so we got together and played Fortnite. That's how we initially become friends, man. That's how it happened. So,
yeah.
And
yeah,
I wanted to say thank you very much. I felt so honored and privileged that I have my little green Skittle, and then the little announcements when I come into the chat. I was like, really? That was amazing.
Oh yeah, man. I had to, bro.
I felt like literally like Wayne's World. We're not.
I love Skittles.
I was grinning ear to ear, blushing.
They're so good.
I was like, wow.
I'm glad you enjoy it, man. Yeah,
I'm good,
had to,
Stu.
man. I had to,
Stu, how are you?
Chat a lot. You show your love. You're a channel sponsor. And I like to, put people's name out there and help them to grow a little bit. Even if that's just a few subscribers to your channel, it's better than not having any new subscribers at all, right? So
10 people in concerts before, and it's usually the other bands and their girlfriends, legitimately. So I'm like, I everybody that's ever subscribed, that's part of my Skittle army, I'm like, thank you guys, seriously. And I'm honored. I'm just a little Skittle out there that's just trying to make my way in the world, and it's huge, man. So
yeah.
But by the way, Cookies, I actually watched the video on actually how to create liveries, and your techniques taught me a lot about actually how to do that. So I appreciate that, man. It's good content.
No problem. I mean,
look at there, man. He's learned a little bit from everybody, hasn't he? Look at there.
Yeah, it's one of the things where
watching you, man.
It's kind of like with JB, how he learned self-taught. That's really how I learned that, is self-taught. There's really no videos out there on how to make them.
No. And even if there was, it's all outdated. A lot of them are.
Yeah. Aw. So yeah, I'm excited. I've watched one video I'd like to see somebody do is actually how to, because I know Doug did this a while ago. It's how to actually change out departments. Going to the actual file and actually change it out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, I couldn't read the stuff that he was doing because his graphics were set so high that everything was like small print. I'm like, I'm blind. I'm like,
I go to a mommy, okay?
Straining.
Go to a mommy.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Go in there, mommy. Okay, go in there, mommy.
Who? Yeah, we're almost 15 minutes over. Cooks. Whose turn is it to take us out?
Not mine.
CJ's.
And CJ, I think CJ did the last one. I think it might be yours. Did CJ do it? I think it might be you, Cooks.
No, I think it's you because remember I did it. The day that I came back. Remember?
Oh, is it my turn?
Real quick, Criminal. I just want to say thank you, 100%. Yeah, because you definitely got me into this too. Without your videos, your tutorials, I probably would have got into it, but it would have been a hell of a lot harder.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it.
Amen. I got to agree with that.
I want to thank you too for all your videos. You definitely cover my content quite a bit in my vehicle packs. Well, my vehicle pack, and thank you 100%. You helped push that to get me to 90,000. Cookies. It was like a year ago. You offered to get me on Meet the Gamers, and I never actually took it up. And you guys actually came to me, and well, this time around, yeah, and it was definitely cool getting this opportunity to be a part of the show. And Criminal, it's nice to be able to talk to you in person, Cameron.
Yeah, man, same here, man.
I'm 32 years old. I'm not some dude that was trying to rule your Discord or anything like that. I just
No, dude, I get it, man. I completely understand why you left. Trust me, I completely get it, dude. I get it.
Might have to join now though if we got some bad people out of there that aren't messing up people's directories.
Oh, his old crew.
Yeah, we got a lot. We got about 6 channels in there now dedicated to helping me with their LSPDFR, man. So we got a lot of good troubleshooters in there, man. So if you want to come back in anytime, man, you're welcome.
Sounds good.
Yeah, if you need an invite, man, DM me on Discord and I'll shoot you. I'll shoot you an invite, man.
Sounds good. And Jeffrey, I might take you up on or any of the streamers here. Any good vehicle demonstration videos?
Yeah, send me a link to whichever one you want me to do, and I'll do it, bro. I'll have it up within a few days, like a more in-depth, like an in-depth one.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's mainly what I need.
If you want somebody to rock a pack for you in the live stream, I'll do that because I do LSPDFR live streams during the week, so he can showcase them for you in the Rockstar editor hour he's going to do it, and then I can live stream them for you if you want me to, man. I'm always looking for new car packs, dude, to live stream with. So
That's fair.
Yeah.
Big thing too is my car pack isn't the easiest because you're gonna have to go into your OpenIV. You're gonna have to edit your vehicle's meta files. It's not the easiest pack. It's not a drag and drop. But if you know how to work OpenIV, it's actually a great pack because once you actually do everything in OpenIV, any other car you add in, you're not gonna have any issues and load issues or anything like that.
All right.
All right, then.
I ding.
Sing. No, I appreciate the good words, man. Seriously, from all of you guys.
Same here.
And we appreciate you guys coming on and hanging out.
That was fun.
Plug your channels, guys, one at a time.
Jeffrey, I meant to tell you before we end, I went live 2 hours early.
You did?
I went live at 4 o'clock.
On accident?
And yeah, because it's just a habit, because I forgot we pushed the time up today, and I was live. I got out, I went outside to smoke my cigarette, to share my stream everywhere, and see Gamertron on my chat, and he's like, CJ, you do know that Meet the Gamer's been pushed ahead 2 hours today, right? And I was like, oh my God, I completely forgot. So I said, okay, I'm going to jump on camera real quick, because I come back in the stream. I deleted the stream already, but I come back in the stream. I was like, guys, I'm so sorry, but I have went live early. So I'll see y'all again in a couple hours. I called everybody's name out and went ahead and thanked everybody for showing up. But yeah, I went live at 3:45 instead of 5:45.
I was late because I couldn't find my camera.
Technically not even late.
Put it somewhere. I don't know where I put it, but no, I eventually found it. And yeah, it was literally all the way upstairs in a box.
Damn.
From like 3 months ago, yeah. I haven't streamed or pulled my camera out for anything.
All right, well, you guys want to plug your channels quick before we head out?
Sure.
Whoever wants to go first.
Let's go first. Skittle.
I'll go first. So if you guys want to check out really ragey content, you can go check out SkittleKicks Plays, because the last few videos are all rage. They're just rage loaded. But
which is okay. We like those.
Good, thank you. Somebody leave. And yeah, I mean, SkittleKicks plays. It's it's been around since 2014, but it's literally only been the last year I've actually put any content up. So,
what plugin? What's your major LSPDFR plugin?
My major one? Oh, I have.
I know I've used.
I don't have
before.
I don't make plugins. I just use them.
Oh, okay. I've seen Skittles content before.
Uh-oh. He said that.
He said, "Uh-oh."
Not like that.
Jackson, you want to go next?
Yeah, JB Designs. Thanks to Jeffrey Gamer and Criminal Justice, you'll be able to have all the great content on my channel.
Nice.
I guess I will go next then. I want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in to Meet the Gamers. Jeffrey, Criminal Justice, Cookies, thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Go check out the Dazzo Nation channel every day for a live stream, including the Dazzo Nation podcast this Tuesday.
Damn busy.
Awesome. And guys, they're all three linked at the top of my description. So you can go subscribe to them, give them a follow, whatever's required. They're linked at the very top of my description, guys. Make sure y'all go show these guys some love.
Yeah.
And thank you for the love I got tonight. That was awesome.
Absolutely. Dr. Breline, it's a Sony ZL camera for the webcam. And then the Nexigo, which is behind me, which the Nexigo is like really good. The one up here, the Nexigo. Love the Nexigo.
I love the Nexigo.
Yeah,
man. I love
that's
that
a
Nexigo
good camera. Same thing. They are all linked in the top of the description. Both Dazzo and SkittleKicks YouTube channel, and JB Designs' LSPDFR profile page is all linked down below. I want to thank you guys for coming on the show. Always a good show, running with Cooks and Criminal Justice. And as the Godfather of LSPDFR says, till next time, everybody, take care, stay in prayer, love one another, and peace out. We will see you all. I will see y'all in a week. These guys will be live during the week, I'm sure. So everybody have an amazing Sunday and be safe. Later, everybody.
Take care, everyone.
Peace.
Take care.
Take me back to the old dirt road where Mama and Papa used to go. Let's sing all them songs from a long time ago and pine for them old days of yore. Well, let me run through the breeze like the leaves on the trees. Let me fly like the leaves when they fall. Well, let my mind go serene like a cool water stream that runs from the mountain so tall. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road. Take me home to rest where the mockingbirds nest and to cry through the green in the spring. Let's go back a ways to the old bygone days and the simple time we lived back when. Well, let the pull of the plow bring the sweat from my brow and the glow of the fire pull me home. Let me wind down my days in the sweet dusty haze take me back down.